This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, on Monday's wrap-up show, the shit hit the fan, and myself, Benji, and Scott Salem all had to defend ourselves about who left a big giant stink in the bathroom. Then later, Tracy came in to give a whole state of the bathroom update about what's going on in there and the current conditions inside our bathroom. So check it out.
First, we have to start with this bathroom controversy. Now, Gary, I thought there was an edict that no one should be taking a crap in that bathroom to start with.
Well, there is, but you're on the honor system. It's like West Point here. You're on the. We always said that you're not. Howard said, I don't want people taking a crap in there. But I think some people, probably like Jason, have said, does that count for off days or when the show is long over?
It's a fair question. I don't know. I just remember when that thing with Sal went down last time. It was like nobody was supposed to take a dump.
Well, I have a question about recently, like within the last 6 months recently, Howard gave Ross Zapin permission to use the bathroom specifically to take dumps.
Was it specific to that?
That was his thing. I can't take dumps in the public bathroom.
That's the Ross corollary, Jason.
What's up?
That's the Ross corollary.
What I'm saying is
I
have never been aware of a total shitting ban in the bathroom. I've heard no shitting during the show, which I don't have time for anyway.
But why would you do it? Like, why even take the chance, knowing that it's going to eventually get back to you, or could get back to you?
I didn't think there was a chance. I didn't think I was taking any sort of risk using the bathroom in the way that you're supposed to use the bathroom.
Well, who lodged the complaint? Was it you, Gary?
I will tell you, here's what happened. I went in there, and I hit the wall.
Oh, wait, I thought Benji.
No. I went in there, and I hit the wall. Howard told the story wrong. I went in there, and I hit the wall, so I got the log. But what happened was, as soon as I came out after I hit the wall, I walked in, and I go, somebody just stunk up the bathroom, at which point Benji got all freaked out. He goes, I was just in there. I smelled it. It was not me.
Okay, so let me get this straight. So, because I thought the way it was put out on the air was that Benji, the way I heard it on the air this morning is that Benji walked into the bathroom, was so knocked out by a smell, he came and immediately alerted you.
No, it's the other way around.
It's the other way around. So
then I asked Tracy, I said, Tracy, I know this sounds crazy, and this is my own nuttiness, but can you get me the log for the last half hour who was in the bathroom? She goes, let me see. So she put it on my desk, and I looked at it, and I saw that you were only in there for 3 minutes, so I figured it was either you or Scott.
Now, again, let me explain. Maximum 3 minutes, meaning from the time I used my key card to go into the bathroom till the time Benji walked in.
Wait,
meaning I could hold on a second. Meaning I could have been in there for 30 seconds, left and had nothing happen for another 2 minutes till Benji walked in. The absolute max amount of time, like Benji would have been waiting for me outside the door when I opened it,
was 3 minutes and 9 seconds.
Thank you.
But Jason, you do remember when I walked in? Do you remember me like, what the fuck? Like as you were walking out?
No, I don't.
Well, here's something. Did you smell anything when you were in there?
I don't remember. I've been in that bathroom that
because you don't remember.
Horribly. Yeah, I've been in that bathroom where it smelled horribly before. I've been in that bathroom where I said something to people before. I can't imagine. My guess is that since I only spent a maximum of 3 minutes in there, if I went in there to shit and it smelled that bad, I probably just walked right out. But I've walked in there and smelled horrible things before. I've just never said anything about it. But I will be reporting on everyone's bathroom
if you were the defecator, listen, it is a bathroom, so that happens. But when I walked in, same as Gary, it was like, what? Oh my god!
But my whole point is,
and you're like,
I've walked into shitty smells before. Yeah. This one was so bad it made me go investigate.
My point is, it apparently wasn't so bad that it stopped Benji from staying in there.
I peed. I did pee.
According to you. Again, to play Benji on you for a second, we're taking your word for everything.
You're right. You're absolutely, there's no, I agree with you, However.
Have you taken a dump in there before?
I don't. It's possible in the 6 years we've been here after the show's on. I don't think so.
Recently?
Because no.
Can you prove you didn't take a dump in there?
I don't think I can prove that. But, however, I'll say, just to explain it, I would prefer to go to the public bathroom because it's less pressure. It's just, to me.
And why are you always in this one?
To pee during the show.
But you are in this one a lot. I mean, like everybody.
Yeah. But the public bathroom, it's like I want to sit down and I want to relax and I don't want like pressure of people need to go in there.
All right, Jason's trying to put it on Benji, but while you
two,
hold on,
Jason, you've
wait,
also
Benji,
said,
while you two are going back and forth, Scott Salem is sitting here silently, and when we started the show,
I'm just listening.
Gary,
I love it.
Gary said that all signs point to Scott.
And I only say that because I don't think that Jason could have done what he needs to do in 3 minutes and 9 seconds.
But you don't even know how long I was in there.
He may have done it.
No, I know, and that's his stupidity because he's being honest.
But he's
what
saying,
am I going to do? Lie and say I don't take a shit at work? All you guys are lying.
But
I know you should at work. I know you should at work.
I absolutely did not.
I know you should at work.
Jason, I did not. I know for a fact.
I don't believe you.
Not in that bathroom.
I don't believe you, Ben.
Scott Salem, can you emphatically tell me that you're absolutely positive that you did not shit there on Wednesday?
Yes.
You can remember last Wednesday.
Yes.
You remember last Wednesday well.
Then why wouldn't you swear on your son's life?
That's not necessary, but I didn't, and I told you.
But if you 100%,
it's a little necessary for
John, will you swear on your daughter's life about things?
If there's something that absolutely
really,
that I didn't do?
I agree with Scott. Like, I would not. I think it's like if you don't, I'll do it on my own life, but to do it on other people, it's just I don't like.
Why do you think something will happen to them?
I just don't. I think it's like it's exploiting is not the right word, but it doesn't feel right to me.
Because you think something will happen to them.
No.
I don't deny I do that in that bathroom, and I told you I reserve that for no-show days.
So here's the question.
Here's
the time. No, here's the timeline.
You guys are all liars.
Hold on.
No, I'm going to be the bathroom cop. Trust me. Everyone's bathroom habits will get reported back on the air.
Here's Jason. If I ever go at work, I always go in here. I never go back there ever.
Okay, John. Okay.
I mean,
I will be keeping.
You're trying to cast doubt on it, but why would I lie about it?
Don't you have your work job?
You're lying right now because I saw you walk into the bathroom 2 days ago. Now maybe you're going in there to take a piss.
I
maybe you're going in there to
take a dump. Take a dump. That's what I'm saying. No, I pee in there all the time.
But here's the timeline. Scott Salem in at 11:19, Jason Kaplan at 11:27, Benji in at 11:30, me in at 11:32. It's not me, I can guarantee, because I'm the one who reported.
Based on Jason's logic, how can we prove that?
Because I'd be a moron to report it.
You could be a brilliant.
So it's got to be one of the three, and I don't see the timing working out for it to be Jason or Benji.
I'm not bragging when I says it takes more than 3 minutes for me to shit. Like, that's an embarrassing thing to admit.
Okay.
And it's not something I'm proud of. So when I come on here and say I couldn't have shit in 3 minutes, it's not how I go to the bath. That would be like an emergency shit. That means I ran in there, pulled my pants down, did my business, and that's just not how I shit.
Wait, so Jason, are you saying now that you definitely weren't the shitter?
I can't say that because I don't know if and when I shit on Wednesday. And quite frankly, I feel I'm the only person being honest when they said they can't remember their
Jason,
No, I remember.
I can remember I didn't shit on Wednesday.
I can't remember what I shit on
okay.
Thursday. I can't remember if I shit on Friday.
Here's the thing. I'm with Howard on this one. I can remember the last time I made a number 2 in that bathroom because I try not to, and there's an awareness of that it's not supposed to happen in there.
Don't take this the wrong way. I'm at work here at least twice as long.
No, I got it.
During the day and during the days where there's no show, Thursdays and Fridays, okay? I believe my relationship with the office is slightly different than yours or Howard's relationship with the office. I spend more time here Monday through Friday than I do in my own house. So, yes, I have a different relationship, I think, with the bathroom and remembering every time I use it than I would if you're only here for 5-6 hours every morning, 3 days a week.
Is the bathroom aware of the relationship?
The bathroom is very aware of our relationship.
And we're all aware of the relationship as well. Jeff in Pennsylvania, you're on the wrap-up show.
Well, it just all goes back to the same thing. Everything's pointing to Jason McGarry and his favorite line. Oh, I got to defend Jason on this one.
Well, how is everything pointing to Jason? Listen, hold on. Let me finish my sentence. Look at the timing. The timing just doesn't make sense. I'm not saying he emphatically didn't do it. I'm saying the timing doesn't seem to work.
Scott, are you positive?
Like you just said with everybody else, you remember when you took a shit in there. Scott said he didn't. Benji said he didn't. But you'll still say, I can't, I can defend Jason on this one. And you come in there and at least 15 times I can remember that was your first line.
Did you have any gas on
Wednesday?
Nobody cares what you think.
Let me clarify this. I didn't take a shit in there, but
you won't
it is
swear
possible.
on your kid's life about it.
Right.
All right, I'll swear on my kid's life I didn't take a shit in there.
But it is
possible that someone had violent gas.
Yeah.
I mean, did you ever?
Did you possibly have violent gas?
Did you ever have gas when you pee?
Of course.
Well, okay, there's the answer.
But did you possibly have
Is that what
violent
happened
gas?
to you? Is that what you're saying?
No, I didn't shit.
When you pee?
I don't remember. Gas, I don't remember. I know I didn't shit. Okay, I can tell you I didn't shit.
This wasn't a cloud. This was a wall.
I didn't shit.
Do you know the difference? You walk into a fart cloud, but then it's it's a cloud, and you can move away from it. This was a shit wall.
Well, I didn't do it.
John in Cleveland, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Hey, John.
Listen, there's no doubt about it. Okay, Benji, I don't like you, but I believe that you didn't do it.
Thank you.
Jason, you're all right, brother. And if you weren't, I would tell you did it. You didn't do it. Scott, you fat lying piece of shit. Just
thank you very much.
Own up to it. You did it,
I'm telling you.
The timeline is there.
No, there's no time. The timeline means I entered. You don't know how long I was in there. So tell me how long I was in there, and then I'll tell you I took a shit.
Scott, do I have to get video?
Did you ever fart when you pee? Come on, Scott. You
Hey,
took
Scott,
a
I
shit.
do have a question. Why were you there for like
There's
9
nothing wrong with taking a shit.
minutes if you were
Nothing
just-
wrong
He
with
wasn't.
it.
Hold on. He wasn't there for 9. All we know is what time he went in. There's no way to know when he left.
We need like a photo.
Well, actually, there is a way you can know. If you do get the video, you can see when somebody left.
Well, we don't have video that's on the bathroom door. We only have it of the hallway.
But Scott's got to pass by to go back to where
There
he
should be
works.
like an automatic photograph when you sit down on it.
Again, if I knew I did it, like if I knew, like, yeah,
Me
I
too.
shit really bad on Wednesday and I left first of all, I would admit it. Number one, like flat out, I'd be like, yeah, I fucking did it, caught red-handed. I just don't remember, but I will take you through my shitting process since everyone seems so interested in it.
I'm not that interested.
Some people do.
Please don't.
I can.
That's all right.
I try, unless it's an emergency, which I can count under my fingers the amount of times it's been an emergency, and there wasn't one last Wednesday. That I could state. That I don't like using that bathroom to do a number 2 while the show is on, and 11:30 is still showtime because all of Howard TV is here. All the radio guys are still here. There's people knocking on the door every 3 seconds. It's not a comfortable situation.
Right.
And I know this about myself that when I do it, it's in the afternoon. I prefer not to use the thing out here either because it's smelly and there's 500 other people shitting. So again, unless it was an emergency, that would be breaking my normal habit to go at 11:30 in the morning.
But 11:30 was not showtime.
No, people are still around.
Until 12, everybody's
You know what?
here.
A lot of the
it's
Howard
crazy.
TV guys were talking about this. If any of you guys want to come down here and point the finger, now is the time because everyone seems to be denying their participation in this. Scott
What do you
in
mean?
Michigan.
What do you mean
The
denying?
Howard TV guys were saying when certain people leave, you can smell it, and they can speak for themselves. Scott, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, how you guys doing? Hey, I love how everybody's just passing over the fact that Gary didn't do it. Gary, what a great offense. You took a shit that smelled so bad that you even were afraid to let anybody know you might have done it.
Yes,
Great.
You caught me.
That's offense.
I swear on the life of my children that you're a douchebag.
I mean, it does fall
right,
into
Gary.
those who dealt it, smelt it argument, Gary. Guy does have a point.
I swear on the life of my children, happily, that I did not take a shit in there.
Jason, I respect the fact that you admit that you go in there and you're actually coming clean about that.
Yes.
But ultimately, I think this is pointing towards you because you said you gone there. You can't remember. Maybe you did. Maybe you didn't. Benji, who knows? And Scott, I mean, he swore on the life of his kid, and he never does that.
What do you mean? Who knows with me? I listen. Whether you believe
That's for
it or
everything.
not,
We say that about you for everything.
I'm giving you a definitive thing. I did not do it. I completely remember. I completely remember walking in there and the smell.
Gary, I beg you now. Go pull the videotape from the hallway. I want to know exactly how long I was.
And
in
if you get the
bathroom.
video,
don't need to know.
you'll see.
No,
you'll
I want to
see-
know exactly when I left.
And
I
you'll
want to
see
know if
my
I'm not
reaction
in there. If
when
I'm
I
not in
walked
there
in,
for
like,
a minimum of a
going
minute and a
back.
half, I did not shit. End of story.
Well, it's hard to because you may not have come right back by the camera. You might have gone and chatted with somebody. Right
no,
after
isn't that camera right in the hall?
No, you got to come down. It's
Well, we
not
need
on the
better
bathroom
cameras, though.
door.
You can't disprove a negative. I can't go on here and say, oh, well, 100% wasn't me. I can't sit here with 100% not me. I feel I'm the only one being honest, admitting that they take shits in the bathroom. Sorry, I don't believe these two guys when they say they don't remember.
Jason,
That's my
I
personal
do remember.
opinion.
I did not defecate here on Wednesday. I
don't-
absolutely remember
okay,
that.
well, take your word for it. I mean, that's all you're asking us to do is take your word for it.
You're right, but
Okay.
don't say it like it's not.
I don't take your
maybe
word for
I
it.
believe that you don't. It's not that unusual for people to remember when they shit and where they shit. It's not that rare.
Maybe it's rare that I'm the one that doesn't remember when they shit. I don't know. I don't keep a logbook. I know I shit this morning before I came to work. That's the last shit I remember taking.
And what was the problem with
How long did you take?
What was the problem with
Too
the
long.
with
I
the
was waiting.
newspapers? You were being accused like.
So a while ago, like I'm talking a year and a half ago, Tracy came up to me and started talking to me loudly about newspapers in the bathroom because I do take newspapers in the bathroom, as do several other people here. I won't name them, but she was saying that I was reading the papers and leaving them on the side. I wasn't. I was reading the paper and throwing them out. And I told her that at the time, and I told her who I thought it was that was leaving the papers stacked up, and she confronted that person. Then a year later, I'm sitting in the hall. I'm talking to Tim's assistant, Sarah,
Who's very cute. You need to
very
know
cute,
that.
and we're talking about work. And Tracy comes barreling out of her office in her Tracy way and starts screaming about, me and my fucking shits, and she's had enough of it, and I leave the papers, and blah blah blah. And I got pissed not because she was wrong, which she was, but because I'm sitting here, I'm just trying to talk to a girl in the hallway, and now my stories about my shit are being thrown out everywhere. I didn't appreciate that. I didn't think it was necessary. Tracy and I are fine, but it's not me. It's not me. And now I go and I report every time I see a newspaper in the bathroom. I report on it.
Did you address that with her? How when you were talking to Sarah, you felt sort of uncomfortable?
I don't. You know what? I yelled. She yelled. We both didn't talk for a day, and then we both pretended it never
Did you
happened.
try to explain it to Sarah at all that you don't really?
No, Sarah was gone by the time Tracy and I were done yelling at each other.
Did you guys ever see the episode of How I Met Your Mother where Jason Segel does a whole plot line about how when he walks to the bathroom with a magazine, everybody knows he's going to take a shit?
Yeah, he went to the other building and he had to hide
Tom
it.
Chiasano had a whole edict about it at K-Rock. Sales guys weren't allowed to bring newspapers into the bathroom. It was the whole thing.
Tracy, I know there's been issues with this bathroom really from the get-go. Has it gotten any better, or do you think people are still disrespecting the
It got better
privilege?
for a while. People were paying a little more attention when they were leaving, cleaning things up off the seats. But like last week, I mean, the pubes have started all over again. There was just urine all over the floor. And
How's
I
that
know
how's that
people saw it.
possible?
So it was all over the inside of the. You could see the urine. Like all you had to do was walk in, and you could see it on the floor.
Both Scott and Benji do say they pee in the bathroom all the time. They're on record for that. Not me.
Trace, what was this issue you had with Jason?
God, I don't even want to call it an issue because it's not anymore. We discussed it. It's gone. But basically somebody, and Jason says it's not him, so if he says it's not him, so be it, goes in there, takes the paper, and then leaves it in there after they shit. That's fine if you want to read the paper in there when you shit. Many people do it. I get it. But take it with you when you go. Nobody wants your shitty paper. Don't leave it in there and tell me, oh, this one's going to want to read it. That one's going to want to read it. No one's going to want to read it. And I know this because They pile up, and by Friday, there's 5 papers sitting there that no one has touched because they're shitty papers, and nobody wants to touch a shitty paper.
So whoever's doing this isn't performing a public service like they think they are.
No, they're being lazy. Because they can't put their hand 3 feet to the left and stick it in the dumpster. They have to leave it on the counter.
And after Tracy and I had this incident, I started to report to her every time I saw a paper left. And you know what? Again, not to sound like a snob, but they're all USA Today's. And I mean, I'm fucking wasting my time on that shit.
I don't read that paper.
I have to say, though, they became USA Today's after we had the discussion. Before that, it was the New York Post.
That is some master. Well, I get my New York Post electronically, so it would be on my iPad.
Okay.
Daily News would be the only one I don't get.
I will tell you how little a sense of humor Tracy has when it comes to the bathroom. She complained to me once that there were pubes in there, and I cracked a joke that she did not find funny. And I said, hey, if you shake the tree hard enough, a few leaves will fall off. She's like, that's disgusting.
And Tracy, you're just disgusted by all this, yes?
Just your bathroom habits. Just, if you're at home and, your wife cleans your bathroom, your cleaning lady cleans your bathroom, I'm not your wife, I'm not your cleaning lady. We do have a maid at night, and I get it. That's what she's there for. But that's at night. We're there all day from 6 a.m. on. By 12 o'clock, it's disgusting. It's disgusting in there.
I'm way more put out by the piss on the floor than I am by the shit.
Yeah, it was gross.
I mean, listen, lean down and use a fucking towel and clean it up if you can.
I'm still put off that we found a pebble there once that we can never identify who it belonged to.
A pebble?
Yeah, we found a little shit pebble. You don't remember that?
Oh, a shit pebble. I thought you meant.
Can we just take a step back for a second? It's one thing to shit, and I'm not trying to get this off me because I still don't think it was me that did it, but it's one thing to shit and leave a smell. It's another thing to piss on the floor, see yourself piss on the floor, and then walk away. That, to me, that's crazy. That is like, pick up a fucking paper towel, bend down, and fucking do what you got to do. Don't leave piss on the floor.
Do you think there's any chance that somebody pees and doesn't know they hit the floor?
Yes.
No,
yes,
not this time.
No,
not this time. No
you know
way.
what? I've done it before. I've missed, whatever. But I've cleaned up afterwards. I go, oh shit, and I get paper towel and I
I've
clean
only
up.
ever missed, to the best of my knowledge, like when I was so drunk. And I haven't been that drunk here.
No, because I know what Tracy's talking about, and I've seen it. I didn't come running, but now I will. I'm going to come running to everybody. But you walk in, you see there's a puddle underneath the fucking toilet, and it happens in our...
It's somebody who doesn't drink a lot of water because it is bright yellow. You can't miss it.
Somebody who might drink a very green vegetable drink.
And by the way, speaking of our public bathroom, last week I don't remember if it was Thursday or Friday, and I know I was taking a piss because I was at the urinal, but I was standing in a puddle of water. I mean, it was just the whole thing was all the urinals were under 3 inches.
Yeah.
We've had these issues. We have these issues at K-Rock in the public bathroom too. The men's bathrooms are just by nature disgusting.
That K-Rock bathroom was nasty.
You have no idea. I mean, we found somebody was shaving in there. We weren't even sure it was mustache hair. We thought it might have been pubes. It was so fucking gross.
Who do you think these newspapers are pointing to, Gary?
USA Today? Well, I couldn't say. But look, you mean who on the staff can't read a paper well enough unless there's graphs and pictures?
Lots of colors.
I got to think about that. Hey, it's Gary 𝗏𝗏 𝗏𝗏. On Tuesday's wrap-up show, we talked to the guy who goes on Craigslist and gets laid like crazy. That, of course, led us to talking to Benji about his exploits on Craigslist. And then Ronnie came in and we talked about his alter ego, Rhonda, and how Rhonda likes a finger in her ass a little bit, not all the way. Here's how it all went.
Our guest on the phone today, Aaron, who was the conqueror of Craigslist, I guess, and he talked about how he's not a particularly good-looking guy, but he knew how to play this game very well. And Benji, before you came in, we were saying today was the most eloquent. You were right on mic. You're an expert in this field.
You took the straightest line to get to your point.
Yeah,
right.
that came across very clearly. But you seemed. Could you vouch for him in a sense? Like, do you believe everything he said was true? All of his stories, all that stuff can happen?
Absolutely. And it's like I've said, it's if someone wants to figure it out, it works.
It's very interesting because interviewing him today was not that different from that night that we all went out to dinner with you, and everybody at the table was interviewing you, and that's how I knew this guy was telling the truth, because what he talked about sounded a lot like what you talked about.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in the right place, like you said, small towns, I can't imagine it working. But if you're in a place with a big enough it's all a numbers game, and it's a niche marketing and knowing how to play it.
Right, so you're appealing to these fantasies, and if somebody bites, you're in business. But you did have an issue with the picture, right?
Well, he said like, use a picture that looks like you. I think for an uglier guy, that's not as I would use your best for a guy. For a girl, you should use. For a guy, should use his best picture.
And a girl should use her not so best?
Well, it depends. Well, for dating purposes, this is different. For dating, a girl should use her worst picture. But for just purely hooking up, a guy should definitely use his best picture.
And is part of the element sort of like the unknown, like you don't know who's going to show up at the door, and is that part of the...
there's an exciting, like walking somewhere in the middle, in 2 a.m. and in some, like, it's kind of scary, but kind of exciting.
I was blown away by the show up with a blindfold.
Turn around.
That's just, to me, that just has trouble written all over it.
Have you done something like that?
Yeah,
you did.
Yeah, I would wait blindfolded, and but I've told the guys here before, and this was years ago, and I played into girls like rape fantasies, and I was always very worried. If you go to what if someone's, which now there's been several cases where people have set people up and they've gone to the wrong apartment.
Right. How can you prove your innocence?
Well, what I said. The guy said he never. Girls don't do that initially. There's a lot of girls that are into that fantasy that do that, and I would always like kind of like whisper first, like, "Wait, this is really you. You're really into it." I wouldn't just start, doing it.
Ronnie, what do you think of this Craigslist stuff? Would you give this a shot back in the day?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
I don't know. You never know what you're walking into. It's too risky for me. I wouldn't do it.
Benji, what would you say was, aside from that, what would you say was back in the day was the most dangerous situation you ever in, where you got the most nervous or anything?
In projects, like not once in the apartment, but all of a sudden you realize, like, between floors on the elevator, that like people coming in and out of the elevator, that can be very scary.
Like you'd be in an apartment on a street with 3 digits and on the 44th floor.
Yeah.
Did you ever turn around in the middle and say, I can't go through with this?
If I met the girl and the girl was like, something was like really off about her. Oh, absolutely.
But what would be off? What would scare you away? I'm not talking about if you meet a girl and you didn't like her looks, that I get. Have you ever not had sex with a girl because there was
hairy stomach?
No, there was something that scared you, or something that what do you call it? Your spidey sense should go on. Is that what he said?
No, it was usually more about looks. Always, if the girl's hot, I could get through fear.
Hey, did you ever walk into a situation? You walked in, the girl was real hot and everything, and you found out she had a cock.
No, but I
Have you, Ronnie?
No, I'm just asking a question because anything's possible because you get the transvestites who.
Well, no, but I have been
that
in
kind
situations.
Of stuff too,
I talked about once on the air where I got there. And then I did realize, like, holy fuck, this is a dude.
And so that's
that's what I'm asking you.
Well, okay, there was one.
Was it a girl? You thought it was a girl?
There was a situation years ago. I talked about this. I called in the show before I worked here. This was before Craigslist. This was like from a phone line, and I went to the apartment in the middle of the night.
Oh my God.
And I was sitting on her bed, and all of a sudden I realized. This is a guy. All of a sudden I was like, there's no way this isn't a guy.
But it looked like a girl when you walked in. You thought it was a chick.
I thought it was a chick.
Did you reach down to check?
No. But then she said to me, like, because she said that she was living at her parents' house. She said, you can't leave. I started telling her, like, I'm not comfortable with this. I have to go. And she's like, oh, my parents will wake up. You can't leave. And I just started getting really scared. So
what'd you do?
I started talking about my girlfriend, and I said I had a girlfriend. And I felt so bad that I was cheating on her. And then this guy is like, starts like, oh my God, that's so sweet. And he's like cradling me. And I had to just sit there for a couple hours and talk about how guilty I felt till.
Was he a big guy? Like, could he have raped you or something? Or?
No.
Did you feel when you were in the hug that if you wanted to leave, it would be difficult because of the strength?
I started getting scared because I started looking around the room. There was all kinds of like satanic symbols.
Oh my God.
Like skulls. And
so you should have looked at that before you got there.
Yeah, you didn't notice that right away.
Hey, Ronnie, beforehand, we were talking about this when you went in as Rhonda, when talking with JD, and the finger in your ass came up, you always clarify and you make sure that everyone understands what you're talking about. Why is that?
What do you mean?
Rhonda kept talking about the way she likes a finger in her ass, and I found that very amusing.
Got to go in easy.
Not too tight. Yeah, well, you don't want you just shove it in there. I mean, you gotta be easy, right? Right there, JD.
I don't. You tell me. You're the expert.
Well, I'm Rhonda.
No, I don't know what the hell you are.
Does there have to be lube involved, Rhonda, like with a finger?
No.
Dry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Rhonda.
And fingernails. Make sure you clip your fingernails
and file them.
JD, is this all too creepy for you, the Craigslist thing, or because it sounds like Benji said it's pretty much a sure thing if you play your cards
I know,
right.
and I've had friends, I've seen the girls, they ended up hooking up with them, and it's just not. I'm just not into it. It's very, I'm very leery of the situation. It's like, the guy that called in saying a guy ended up showing up to his room. Like that's what I would think would happen to me because I know my luck.
Is it because you have to put the work in? Because, this isn't, the girls just don't show up.
That. I am very lazy. So, there's a whole, yeah.
But do you think that girls are just going to want to bang you? You got to put some work in, right?
No, I know. No, I know that.
At least put a bag of popcorn in a movie.
No, I know. I know.
Even if it's in your hotel room.
The impression I got from Benji is if you throw enough lines out in a city this size, you're going to hook up every night. So how come you don't want to throw the lines out?
Huh?
How come you don't want to throw the lines out?
I just don't, and because I don't think I would have Benji's luck, and I just.
But I don't think Benji had luck. I think he was just throwing a lot of lines out.
I think I'm good at once I was talking to a girl, talk to a girl, but it's much more. And now JD, I think should just do Facebook. I mean, there's chicks that love him that he could easily, if he wanted to date or wanted to late date time, he could.
I'm not saying I of course I met chicks on Facebook, and I don't really need Craigslist.
I think JD only approves girls as friends on Facebook, right?
For the most part, yeah. Unless I know the guy.
Because I get emails from fans who are like, "Oh, JD wouldn't approve me. He said only chicks."
Oh, hey, listen, sorry.
But online is much more efficient than dating. And I think a regular guy can get much hotter girls, much easier.
Jay, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, that's Ron, first-time caller. So I was looking at this guy, give his spiel today, and was a little skeptical. And then Benji chimed in and said that he'd had success as well. About 3 years ago, I was just leaving a relationship and decided to turn to Craigslist. I'm sure it was late at night. But basically, it was all phishing scams. Like all the what I thought were girls I was reaching out to, where my email inbox was inundated with, like, go to this site to check out my pictures, and basically became unusable. So I'm wondering, has Benji run into this problem at all?
Well, I don't do it anymore. But yeah, it's like you would get, 70% of the responses would be bullshit, but you put things in to see if it's a real response, and you weed through that. That's it's not that hard.
So
where do you live? Also,
there's some amount of work.
Where do you live?
Oh, we lost him.
Oh, yeah.
I think JD might have got discouraged too by that guy that made the film for the Howard Film Festival.
Oh, when he got fooled.
I'm discouraged by it seems like every girl I talk to, they just want to talk on the air and whatnot. I just don't want to talk to anyone. It makes me not want to discuss anything with anyone.
That is the cool thing. I mean, you could go on something like that and not be JD.
Oh, Rick, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys, I don't dislike Ronnie Munn, but to me he's like the Korean nurse on MASH. It's like a little bit of him, okay, but sometimes Ronnie has to be in there every single time. Ronnie, you got to pull back, man. It's too much.
Rick says you got to pull back a little there, Ronnie.
That doesn't sound like Rick. The voice sounds very familiar.
It is Rick.
It is Rick from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't dislike you, Ronnie, but it's all...
Look, dude, I don't really care if you like me or you don't like me. I'm not in here every day. I'm in here when they talk about me on the air. John asked me to come in. I'm in. If you don't like it, don't listen to me. Nobody asked you to fucking listen to me,
Well,
dude.
I have to listen to you.
No, you
You're on
don't
the
have to
air,
listen to me.
dumbass.
No, you don't, you dumbass.
Rick, do you
Somebody put a gun to your goddamn head.
Rick, do you think Ronnie's popularity has sort of gotten in the way of others' fame here, or people may be a little jealous?
I think his popularity is a myth, and I think he's taking too much airtime. And for Sal and Richard, I wouldn't try.
Dude, I was invited in here, you moron. I don't come in here every day.
Too much, Ronnie.
Well, too much of you, Rick. Go get a fucking job.
Gary, do you think Richard and Sal may be jealous of Ronnie's ascent?
No.
I love Ronnie. I was cutting up isolated Ronnie yelling clips today, so we're big fans of Ronnie.
We just put together that great funeral bit about Ronnie.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Dude.
We
love that.
I've been playing that for everybody.
And I could hear stories about Ronnie getting fingers in his ass every freaking day.
And I could watch
love
you
it.
blow yourself all the time. It's great.
I love it. Who doesn't love their grandparents? Come on.
Yeah.
We love Ronnie.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, all the talk was about hoarding. Matt, who cleans up after the hoarders, called in, and Gary, Ronnie, really everyone had stories about how they or their moms hoard, and this is how that conversation went.
We learned a lot about hoarding today and the perils of hoarding, and we're going to dig in here and see who, besides Gary's mom and Ronnie's mom, falls into that category of major hoarder. Well, let's start off, though, with Matt Paxton, who called in. He cleans up after the hoarders that you see on the show, on the A&E show, and we were all glued to our radios because he just had one experience after the other in terms of grossness and what he's got to deal with.
Yeah, I got to throw this one totally to Will. We all got the email, and I looked at it and I was like, I didn't really see what the guest could be in it. And then Will hit me back and he goes, "I'll bet you he's got some great stories. Let me pre-interview him." And then, when he came back with the oozing gooey cats, that's when I knew he'd be a good guest. But he was good on the air too.
I thought he was very good, but and that was some nasty stuff, Will, that we heard about.
Yeah, it was great. Benji said, I don't know about the guy, and I pre-interviewed him, and he had an amazing story. I mean, all you got to hear is 45,000 pounds of poop in somebody's house, and, I'm hooked right there.
I thought that, to me, the line of the day was when he was talking about all the bugs in that one house, and he said, yeah, we were putting cotton in our ears and sealing up our assholes.
Tape their assholes shut.
I mean, imagine that's what you do for a living, and you lay in a bed one night and a bug crawls out of your ass.
It's like being in High-Pitch Mike's house.
He did say recovering addicts, though, enjoy the job. I guess there's a new thrill every day. You're dealing with hazardous crap like that.
And that's a whole other thing that I thought was really interesting about him. Forget about the cleanup part. The fact that he hires convicts, ex-convicts, and he says he had a great line. That he goes, "I like them when they're right on the line. Like if they sneeze, they could go back to jail. Those are the kind I like."
Now, do you think that? Well, does it surprise you, one, how much money he makes doing it, and
he doesn't make enough money?
No, I think he's underpaid. But when he said that the hoarding provides a wall of safety for the people who do it, do you believe that? I mean, do you think that's why people do it? I mean, was that why your mom did it?
Yeah, my mom wasn't good enough to be on the show by any stretch of the imagination. She was like a hoarder, like on a lower level. But no, she was more collecting stuff that she really thought she was going to get to. She really felt that she was going to utilize the stuff. The people who are behind a wall, that's a whole other area, and I don't know what they're thinking.
Now, do you collect stuff? I know you collect stuff.
I do.
But are you a hoarder? Would you could classify yourself as a hoarder?
I'm not a hoarder, but I am a collector. And I do collect stuff. And I'm not talking about, like, I collect animation cells and I collect sports memorabilia. I have, like, piles of shit around my house. Like, I just cleaned up the other day. I had a closet full of electronics equipment that I was sure I was going to use one day that's valuable. And I looked at it the other day and I go, you know what? This is all. I have stuff that doesn't even have HDMI inputs on them anymore. So I have everything in a big pile, and I'm getting rid of them this weekend.
Will you get rid of it? Or
I will. Although I do have to say, I pulled it out of the closet like 2 weeks ago, so it's moved to the I'm going to get rid of it. But it's not that easy to just take it and get rid of it. So I do have a little bit of that in me. I have to move it from A to B and then find a way to the dump.
And what about Mary? Does she keep stuff, or she wants to get rid of it right away?
Get rid of it all.
Yeah,
too much shit. Get rid of it.
That's the same with me and Deb. I'll want to keep everything, and she'll just want to get rid of it. What about you, Will? You hoarding a lot of stuff in
No,
that New Jersey
same
house?
way. No, not at all. If I don't use something for a few months, I'm ready to get rid of it. Pretty good about that.
Did you see on CBS Sunday Morning this past weekend, they showed a guy that works on the show, and he's like us. He's got a basement full of shit. So it turns out that in all of this crap that he's got McDonald's toys from the 80s that are still in the package and keeps telling his wife they're valuable, he had, turns out, Billy Bean's Mud Hens jersey. So that's valuable. So now he's convinced his wife, because he found one valuable thing in the pile of shit, that they can't throw anything away.
Who do you think the worst hoarder is around here, just in terms of their office space? Like, who keeps the most stuff laying around?
Well, Benji, when Benji did what Will used to do, I never really questioned him on how he did it, but he had lots of envelopes coming out of it. It didn't seem like there was a system at all, and there was just a lot of paper. So I think he's probably a bit of a hoarder.
Yeah, I definitely have hoarding tendencies for, like, and it's for two things. Like, it's either anything with potential value. Like, I'll have like 4 tubes of toothpaste, and if there's still a little bit left, like, oh wow, I gotta finish this. I gotta finish it. And the other thing is anything potentially sentimental or that like leads to a memory. It's very hard, and that can be a shirt, that can be a T-shirt. It's very hard to just throw it. I love when something's absolutely destroyed and I can throw it out and not have any feelings towards it.
I have a Bruce Springsteen shirt from the River Tour that I washed once and now wouldn't fit on a 7-year-old, and I won't throw it away.
Yeah, because it means something to you.
Well, I think I'm going to sell it on eBay, but I went on eBay and it's completely fucking worthless. And at one point, I tried to make one of my kids wear it, and they looked at it and they go, I'm not wearing that.
Atif, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yes, good morning. I have a quick question. I was on hold when Matt was on Stern, but he never got to my call. And I'm really curious, and maybe one of you guys can answer the question, how does hoarding equate to filth? You know, like, I understand hoarding is saving a lot of things or collecting a lot of items, but why are hoarders so dirty? Like the houses, they don't have water. Like the guy said, they crap in the in the blankets and piss in bottles. What is that all about?
I can tell you this much. With my mother and the guy I was talking about, my friend's father with all the Maxwell House coffee cans, and even Ronnie seemed to say the same thing. They weren't dirty. They collected stuff. They hadn't gotten to that next level. Like, my mom was very clean, and if she found something that was, like, dirt always won out over hoarding. If she would have found where the boxes were and there was, like, mouse droppings there, she just would have thrown it all away.
My guess is, like, the guy he was talking about that has shit, feces literally all over his house, my guess is that's not a hoarder. That's just, like, because I bet there are not people that are saying, oh, my God, you can't take away my feces. Like, I might need this for something, or I'll forget something.
They're just a casualty almost?
I would think of something else.
You know who the original hoarders were? Remember that movie, Grey Gardens? Those people that were the Jackie Kennedys. They had this house in the Hamptons. It was this beautiful house, and you couldn't, I don't know if you ever saw the movie, but like newspapers piled to the ceiling. Al Goldstein was a big hoarder. I went to his apartment once. He opened up a room, and it was all pieces of watches that he was working on repairing, but there was no sense to it at all. And it was a room that had been rendered useless because of all the shit he had put in it.
And is that the two New York brothers you were talking about? I was reading about them. They're like the famous hoarders. One was crushed to death by crap in his place, and the other one literally could not get out of the apartment and starved to death.
That's crazy. That's a whole other place.
Thanks for calling in, Atif. Mike in Illinois, you're on the wrap-up show.
How we doing this morning, guys?
Good, Mike. What's on your mind?
Hey, Gary, I was just wanting to know, there's a difference between a hoarder and a pack rat. I mean, I'm a pack rat. My house don't look like what the hoarders do. You know, I keep a clean house and stuff like that, but I'm constantly keeping a hold of stuff because I always think that I'm going to use it, and my mentality is the minute I throw it away, the next day I'm going to need it for something.
I think a pack rat, I thought my mother was a pack rat. To me, a pack rat is a hoarder in training.
Okay.
It's like the minor leagues of hoarding.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I'm getting at. I mean, with you say you got that electronic stuff. That's more of a pack rat type deal.
Well, yeah, except for the fact that I can't get rid of it. I mentally can't get rid of it.
Now, with the people around here, we talked about Benji a little bit, but the two names that kept coming up in the back were JD and Scott-Salem. Now, maybe that's because they have their own spaces and they can put stuff in. I know JD, and Robin was the third one with her extra office or annex or whatever it's called.
We should look in there, by the way, and see what it's become. I had that thing bare bones. I'm curious what it's become.
But do you think any of them have hoarding tendencies? But JD's got a lot of stuff in his little room there.
JD's not a hoarder. He's messy, which is a difference. He doesn't like to save stuff. He's just too lazy to throw it away. I don't think JD's very attached to any of that junk in his office.
Now, how does this translate to people's homes? Like, Benji, you've talked about your apartment used to be, I don't know if it still is.
It's not. It's much. I've gotten much better. Like, New York kind of forces you to get, like, to not to be. It's
You're saying you're better since you moved to New York? Because I went to your apartment once, and it was pretty hoardish.
Oh, really?
There was like boxes and boxes of his. That's what he does. He saves his jokes that he writes on the show.
Yeah.
Right. And there were literally maybe like 6 to 7 boxes piled on top of each other.
Oh, it got to the point of like there's 60, 70 boxes.
I'm saying all over the apartment. There was little mazes to get around.
But is there any order to it? Because if there's no order to it, then it's useless.
Not a lot of order.
Like I told you, Jackie had his in loose leaf notebooks, and he could go and tell you jokes he wrote on the day that so and so was here. Whereas Benji just seems to have them piled up to the ceiling.
And they're pieces of paper that say like toothbrush on them.
Right.
And they're meaningless.
See, I got the jokes.
Oh, you like that one?
But that's what Stuttering John had a drawer full of his jokes that were like that, and he went to go ask Tom for a raise, and he just pulled out the stack of papers that were all over the place and threw them on Tom's desk, and goes, "These are jokes here." Tom picks up a piece of paper and it says like hairbrush.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't even know what this is.
Ronnie, you experienced this firsthand with your mom, and are you a hoarder yourself? Do you hold on to
No,
that stuff?
absolutely not.
Because of what you experienced with your mom, or you've
Exactly.
always been...
Dude, this was one of the worst experiences, probably one of the most experiences in my life, cleaning out that house.
Why was it so traumatic for you?
Because it was, what happened was, like I said on the air earlier, my mother had gone in for surgery. And when she had gone in for surgery, I had cleaned the house out once. And by the time, like 4 or 5 years later, when she passed away, dude, I mean, it was worse than the first time I cleaned it out. It was insane.
What made it so insane?
Just all the boxes and the containers. And what I never got to, after the second part of the journey of the cleanup, she became obsessed with QVC. I had so much. I could have opened up Joan Rivers jewelry store. I'm not kidding you. I took, no lie, 5 boxes of QVC jewelry.
What'd you do with it?
I donated it to like a charity thing, and it was all costume jewelry and shit. But still, it was insane.
She was addicted to QVC.
She got it after I stopped her from hoarding, I guess, containers and stuff. She started with the QVC thing, and every time I saw her, she would have 15 rings on. Then she started with like these Indian bracelets, and then it was the Joan Rivers stuff, the watches, the bracelets, the necklaces. She just went from one thing to another.
Yeah, the really sad part when I cleaned out my mother's house was I called all my buddies over, and I said, "Listen, I got to get this done in a weekend. Can you give me a hand?" So we ordered this giant dumpster, and I'd even sort of hid it from my friends to some degree how bad it was. So they thought it would be fun when we were taking all the stuff out. Every time we went by with something, my mother was grabbing it from them, like, no, you can't take that. And so they would take out something that was glass, and because we had this empty dumpster, they thought it would be fun to just throw it in the dumpster and hear it break. And every time it broke, my mother's whole body would shake, and she would start to sob uncontrollably. And I called the guys in the basement. I was like, "Guys, can you just lay it down, please?" They just thought they were having fun, but it was killing her.
And when you guys were going through the house, I mean, it had to be heartbreaking, I would think. Even though that stuff didn't mean anything to you, there had to be something you associated.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of. I mean, there was a lot of stuff. I mean, clothes. Forget about it. She'd buy clothes that still had tags on them. Never wore them.
That's right. Seeing old stuff that still had the price on it that was brand new but 15 years old was the weirdest thing. Stuff that they bought and never used. Just a waste.
Did you find any of your old stuff in the house? Like, did she hold on to any memories of you or things you had?
Like pictures and stuff like that, but nothing else. Because when I moved out, I took all my stuff. But like Gary said, he got a dumpster. I could, in the development where she lived in the garden department development, you couldn't get a dumpster. So I had these guys, one of these junk companies, come with a 12-yard truck, dump truck. They had to make 3 trips, 3 full trucks.
Wow.
I will also say that when my mother, when we were selling the house, we were cleaning up, my mother claimed she'd spent 2 months cleaning the house to get ready for this tag sale. And I told the story on the air. a fan comes over. He didn't it wasn't advertised, but when the guy came over, he recognized me, and I had to chase him out to his car. He had bought all of my school pictures from grade 1 through 6 and a bunch of my report cards. And I was like, dude, those are mine. I said, Mom, I thought you cleaned up. This is like all my shit here.
How much were your photos going for?
I don't know, but I got it back, which I have now, which would have bummed me out. It's fun to have my school photos. I showed to my kids.
Well, not only that, but in this day and age, there would have been a whole Gary and high school webpage put out with all your pictures plastered
The classic
everywhere.
story we talked about the next day, the guy called in. There used to be this little thing, a lot of families had it. It was like, you put it on your wall, it was like a dog house. And it was flat, and everybody's name was in it. Whenever anybody did something bad, you'd put the dog in the dog house. And the guy called up on Monday to say that he bought it. It said Mom, Dad, Steven, Anthony, Gary. It's fucking
Did
embarrassing.
your mom put those out to sell, or someone on a company came through and just priced everything?
No company came through. My mother just put everything out. People just started grabbing shit.
Oh, just like unclassified boxes.
Yeah,
and
but
stuff.
I said, Mom, you cleaned up? She goes, yeah, I did. Guy opens up a box. There's all my shit.
By the way, we got to get to the bottom of our bathroom situation again. So we have in our compound here, we built a little bathroom.
Yes.
For guys who like Howard TV and stuff, and some of the guys who work in the office, so that they can. What is that, Gary? Gary, it disrupts me when you walk in like that.
I'm sorry, I thought you knew. I have the log for the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so we have a little bathroom. There's a main bathroom out there that all of Sirius uses. And I've been thinking about it. The little bathroom should just be for peeing and washing up, not shitting. If you have to shit, go to the main bathroom. How's that?
I think you've said that before.
Yeah, I mean, it's you know what it is? The little bathroom we built is right here in the hall. It's right on top of all the people. And if someone runs in there to wash their hands or to pee, and you shit in there, it stinks to high heaven.
I've run into a bomb in there.
Yeah, and and then when you come out, people think you took the shit.
Right, I want to announce, hey, that wasn't me.
Well, anyway, last week, Benji came running out of the bathroom, and he said to Gary, look, it wasn't me. The room smells like shit. He went in to pee, and he was afraid he was going to get tagged.
I came out, I said, I ran into a bomb, and I'm getting a log right now to figure out a log of who went in.
Right.
To figure it out. And Benji goes, hey, I just came out. I smelled it too. It wasn't me.
Right. So we narrowed it down to two people who shit in there. It was either Jason or Scott the engineer. Now, I'll tell you the trajectory or the timeline. Let me tell the timeline.
Okay.
All right. What time did Benji come out of the bathroom?
I don't know when they come out. I only know where they went. Benji went in at 11:30, but he couldn't have been in long because I went in at 11:32.
All right. So the chances that Benji shit in there
Are low,
are low.
slim.
Right.
All right. So then Jason went in before Benji.
Right. He went at 11:27.
All right. So he was in there for 3 minutes.
Right.
All right. Now, before him was Scott the engineer.
He went in at 11:19.
11:19. And when did Jason go in?
11:27. So that would have given him 8 minutes to shit.
Right.
I think it was him.
My guess is, if I was a betting man, that Scott the engineer took a big dump in there.
I will tell you, if he shit at 11:19, it still reeked at 11:33.
Yeah, well, it would. It's a tiny little room with no window. Is there a fan in there?
I don't think so, no.
No, I mean, to shit in there is absurd. You shit in there? Tell the truth. Swear on your son's life you didn't shit in there this past week.
I'm not going
What?
to swear on my
All right,
son's life.
it was him.
But I'll swear on my life. I didn't shit in there.
No, but
what was
who
that?
cares about
When
your
was
life?
it? Friday? Thursday?
It was Wednesday.
Wednesday
No,
right after the
absolutely
show.
not.
So then it was Jason you're claiming. 'Cause
I'm
it's
not
either-
claiming
it's-
anything.
It's either you or Jason.
I wasn't me. I can guarantee that. It wasn't me.
You won't swear on your son's life, though.
No, but...
Why? If you did it, then there's no problem. I mean, if you didn't do it, there's no problem. So you did shit.
I didn't.
And you were in there for 8 minutes.
No, I didn't. I wasn't in there for 8 minutes. It says...
Yeah, that's true.
When
That's
I
true.
went in
All
there.
right. Okay. Jason, did you shit?
I've shit in the bathroom before.
Did you shit on there on Wednesday?
Zero idea. I have no idea.
All right, then it was Jason.
Well,
You shit on there on Wednesday.
I'm shitting there all the time.
Yeah, but you don't, why do you shit in there?
Because it's a bathroom that I use. By the way, so does Benji and so does Scott. And not only
Benji,
that,
have
but
you
just
ever, wait a second. Let's back that up. Have you shit in there?
In 6 years or 7 years, it's possible once after the show I have, but no, I do not. I
Prove
rarely.
it. Wait,
taking your word for it?
Well, why not shit in the big bathroom where there's ventilation? I mean, there's no ventilation in that little room.
I'll tell you several. First of all, there's no way I shit in 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Okay, I know what it takes when I shit, and it's no 2-minute operation.
Right.
So if that's the time frame.
So you're saying it's either you, Benji, or Scott.
Here's the deal.
It could have been Benji.
Anybody
it couldn't have been Benji.
Benji, because this thing tells you to the second. So really, Benji, I came in a minute and 40 seconds after Benji.
Anybody who could sit here and claim that they know when they took a shit on Wednesday, whether here or
I would
anyplace
know
else,
if I took a shit here. I know exactly when I did.
Where did you shit on Wednesday? How many times did you shit on Wednesday?
I know how many times I shat here on Wednesday.
Okay, but here is part of my life.
Oh, here's a huge thing, though.
Yeah, but here's part of my life.
Like, they've gotten so comfortable with it, it's not a big deal.
I mean, I'm here 10, 12 hours a day. I'm not remembering every shit.
No, I can tell you this. I am having constipation problems, but if I shit on a show day, it's in the big bathroom.
Right.
If there's no show, I might go in the other bathroom and shit.
Fair enough.
I guarantee that
Wednesday was a show day.
I will not shit on show day in that bathroom.
I know Jason has been seen taking newspapers into the bathroom.
So let me tell you what's going on.
I'm not denying that I shit in the bathroom.
That's so gross.
Let me tell you what's going on with that.
Okay, well, then yell at everybody else at them.
I spoke to Tracy.
Don't sit in there and read.
Maybe somebody had gas.
No, gas doesn't last that long.
I spoke to Tracy about the newspaper thing. You know that Jason and Tracy didn't talk to each other for like 2 days last week.
Yeah, well, Tracy was very rude and wrong, I thought.
Here's what I was told. That this is how I hear it, Jason. You can give your side. Yeah. Jason goes into the bathroom with newspapers. Right. Maybe when he shits, he wants to read the paper. Then he leaves them in there. His argument, Tracy goes there, gross, throw them away. And his argument is
to touch it.
He's leaving them for other people who want to shit and read the paper.
And I mean, no one wants to touch your newspaper after you shit and you've had your shit hands on the newspaper. Throw that shit out.
Now, the actual story is...
It's so gross.
I throw the newspapers out.
Like, people who come to my home, they take the paper. Hold it, Jason. People come to my home sometimes, and they take the paper. Like, I have a paper delivered to the house. They take the paper, and I see him disappear with it. Right. And then they come back, and they put it back on my kitchen counter. And I'm like, that guy, I know he just took a shit. And now that paper's back. I don't want to touch his shit paper. I mean, you can't take a shit without reading the newspaper. First of all, a good argument can be made. You better be in touch with yourself when you're shitting. Sitting there all day with your hemorrhoids is not a good idea. You're going to develop hemorrhoids if you don't have them. Just shit and get off the pot. When I take a dump, I don't go until I absolutely have to go. I'm in and out of there in under a minute. I shit, and I stand up and wipe off, hose down. I take my baby wipes, I get in there, and I dig out every remnant. Every remnant. Clean as a whistle, and I get out of there. All in a minute.
So your underwear is always clean?
Oh, yes.
Always.
Absolutely. As long as I have baby wipes. Why, your underwear isn't clean?
It's clean like 99% of the time, but sometimes shit happens. Shit happens. I'm not allowed to put wipes in the toilet.
Why? What do you mean you're not allowed?
Well, because the plumber told us that it's bad.
So then get a plastic bag and put like a baby diaper.
Yeah, I do. I use them sometimes when I need to. But I used to put it in
you throw your duty into the you don't put it in the toilet?
Well, I don't use them that much. He told us this like 2 months ago.
So what do you do with the baby wipes?
Now I put them in the garbage.
Oh.
But there's a plastic bag in there.
And then do you tie up the plastic bag, or you just leave
it? I put a magazine on top of it.
I'm
not putting.
So there's shit.
I'm not putting gobs of shit in there.
Oh my God, that's so gross. Just flush it down. So what? So you'll
because it could cause a big problem. Like the kind of problem where they got to dig up pipes and
it's worth it. There's shit in your garbage pail in your house.
But Jason's saying that. So Jason, you're saying that you were not reading.
The whole reason I got mad at Tracy was because I wasn't leaving the newspapers in the bathroom, and I was talking to Tim's beautiful assistant Sarah in the hallway.
Yeah.
When Tracy came out screaming at me, every time you take a shit, you leave a newspaper in there, blah blah blah.
Well,
so I got no, and I told her that, and I also told her that I didn't appreciate being screamed at about my shitting habits in the middle of the hallway while I'm talking to somebody.
Well, you got a point.
But we're fine about that now. But the whole point was, no, I wasn't leaving stuff in there, and now I've come to the point where every time I see a newspaper in there, I report it to Tracy immediately.
So you won't get accused.
Yeah, the second I see one in there, I go to the USA Today in there. There's a Daily News in there. I'm like,
why not shit in the main bathroom though? Because I mean, all of your coworkers are going to walk by.
Well, first of all, I try and do most of my shitting in the afternoon here. It's quiet, it's empty, everyone's gone for the most part.
Okay.
And the one door in the hall, it's gross. You're sitting in between people. You're hearing God knows what going in all the stalls next to you.
Yeah.
You see the things on the floor. Now that said, Scott and Benji, if they claim that they know exactly when and where they shit on Wednesday, I'm sorry. I just don't think that's honest. I will say for
Scott,
I have no idea where I shit.
Listen, I know when I take a shit at work. That's a major thing.
But you're here 4 or 5 hours a day.
I do know.
Here.
I'm telling you, I know.
You did not shit Wednesday here.
Absolutely. I didn't shit Wednesday at all.
Positively did not shit Wednesday.
So it was a Jason turn. What I'm saying is that everyone's got to smell your shit for a half hour at least.
And I have to smell everyone else's shit here. I'm not the only one that shits at work.
I got to defend Jason a little bit because I'm looking at the times here. So Jason went in at 11:27 and 23 seconds. Okay.
Yeah.
Benji went in at 11:30 and 38 seconds. So Jason would have had to shit in 3 minutes and 10 seconds.
What, you think that's impossible?
It is for me.
What, to shit in 3 minutes?
Howard, I couldn't shit. First of all, you just made a whole thing about how I bring the newspaper in, which is true.
Right.
Which means way more than 3 minutes. I'm in the bathroom. When I go to the bathroom,
it takes me a minute to put the paper down.
Who went in before me?
Before you.
I don't remember.
Scott DePace.
I don't remember.
No, it was one of the guys on our TV show was in, but he was in 2 minutes before Scott. Scott is the biggest lapse of time.
Right.
There was a guy from TV. He went in 11:08:01, and then Scott went in at 11:10:28.
18 minutes swing there, bro.
I mean, you guys lay a bomb in there. It lasts for a half hour.
It was bad because I smelled it when I came out. Benji, you smelled it, right?
Do you guys courtesy flush? Does everyone know how to do that?
Yes. Oh my God! I hit the button before the crap's all the way out of my ass.
Right.
Because I'm scared of the I'm not just scared of the. I'm not just scared of the smell. I'm scared of those toilets don't have a lot of water in them.
Right.
And
yeah,
listen,
you don't want to
I
clog.
shit big. Yeah. I don't want to clog. I don't want to shit on top of shit where the shit just stays in the bowl. And your conversation, man.
How about when you can't clean the toilet when you shit and then there's remnants left all over the place?
You know what I do? I roll up toilet paper and I get in there and I clean it.
That's what you do.
That's
When
right.
flush
You
it
wipe it down.
That's what you do now that Howard said to do because somebody was leaving it in there.
You know what else I do?
No, I would never do that.
My lovely wife pointed this out to me. I never realized I did this, but I leave ass sweat on the seat.
Okay.
And so now every time I shit, I now at home and at work and anywhere, I take a paper towel and I run it across.
I'm going in with the Lysol every time.
It's time
now.
for you to lose some weight.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, really. I mean, seriously, with ass sweat.
I know.
That's vile.
Hey, Howard, even though that's your private bathroom and you're the only one who uses it, do you still paper when you put that, or you just trust that it's yours?
No, it's mine.
Because I'm down to like double paper now in that bathroom.
Yeah, I don't blame you. But I think you guys, seriously, like I don't go in there, but people do walk by, and Robin uses it. I think you should shit in the main place and just use that for peeing, you know.
I'm down with that.
That's what I think.
If everyone else subscribes to that rule, I'm down with it.
Here, Howard TV complains that they can smell Jason's bowel movements for 10 minutes after he uses the bathroom. Like it wafts into the Howard TV room.
Yeah, that's a funny joke to put up, but I don't shit during the show. I mean, I just don't have time for it. I'm telling you, it's a whole thing.
But they're there after the show. Maybe that's what they're saying.
After the show, that might be true.
Right. 10 minutes.
Listen, Howard TV can do a special on it.
It's vile.
It's my own quiet.
All right, just thought I would bring that all up.
Scott,
what?
Between your quest to bowl,
yes,
your block party woes,
yes,
and now this recent bathroom investigation,
yes,
you've been taking a lot of shit lately, quite literally.
Yeah. I don't know if I like the way you put that.
No one's happy. I didn't say you took the shit. I said you're taking a lot of shit.
Yes, I have. Yes.
But you maintain that not only the time frame, but also the day, you maintain that it wasn't you. You were not the poop caper.
I'm not the culprit. Absolutely not. No, that I will say definitely, positively, absolutely. Not me.
Based on the way he remembers things, do you believe Jason is the poop culprit?
I can't say for anybody else, but I can say for me. I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
Did you smell any remnants from possibly a third party?
I don't remember.
A second pooper?
It could be. I
go
in there a lot and it stinks. I tell you that much. But I don't remember that day of stinking.
Great show, John. Thank you, John.
Whatever.
Do you believe, due to the lack of ventilation issues, that a fart gone awry could be responsible for the leftover smell?
If it was a really bad one, yeah, it probably could be.
But look.
Possible. Anything's possible. Wasn't me.
Would you take a lie detector test?
Yes, I would.
It's just a remarkable.
Yes, absolutely.
I believe you.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm in here.
Based on the way the evidence was presented to you, the time frames, you're still close to 100% sure that it wasn't you. You require way more time than.
Just solely based off the 2.5 minute, 3 minute time frame that they gave us. I mean, there's just no way. If I shit, that would be like the fast. That means I went in, closed the door, locked it, pulled my pants down, sat, did my business, and left. That would be an incredibly efficient shit for me. But again, and I'm sorry, I do not believe Benji and Scott. I think they're lying out their asses. I don't remember. A, if I took the shit on Wednesday. B, where I took that shit. I'm sorry, I have no idea.
I just spoke to Scott. He's willing to take a lie detector test to clear his.
But a lie detector test. I mean, he could believe he knows. You know what I mean? Like, you take a lie detector test doesn't prove anything to me. I'm not embarrassed. If I'm the one that took the shit and it was smelly, I guess I apologize. I'm just saying, based off the evidence, I'm sitting here admitting to the world that my shits take longer than 3 minutes, which is embarrassing. So this isn't working in my favor, other than to say, if it was me in that 3 minute time period, that was incredibly fast. That said, fucking. I always subscribe to the one who smelt it, built it, and how Benji is just because he's the first person that went to Gary and said something. How that puts him in the clear is beyond me.
I know, because it also speaks to the whoever denied it supplied it clause.
I mean, these are things that have been known for years. It is known. It is known. And it has always been known. And Benji is the biggest breaker of all guy rules ever. And so, you know, it would make sense to me that he went and stunk up the place and then told Gary. I don't know why he gets a pass just because he's the one that brought it up. It doesn't make any sense to me.
This smelly crime reeks of Bronx right now.
It reeks. It reeks. It definitely reeks, Greg. But if it was me, I apologize, I guess, for taking a shit at work and in the bathroom. And I will walk around with a box of matches from now on. Therefore, nobody could ever accuse it of being me.
I truly don't believe it's you, just because you're so forthcoming about it.
Yeah, again, I'm not embarrassed by it. If it was me, if I knew I left the fucking, I would come in and be like, yeah, sorry about that. That was a bad one. You know, but I'm trying to be honest. My honest answer is I don't remember when and if I took a shit on Wednesday.
Right, but as the best-selling novel, shall we say, says, everybody poops.
Everybody poops.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
Nothing to be ashamed of. Just keep it clean. Keep it smelling good if you can. And more importantly, don't rat on other guys' shits. Jesus Christ. Now that I know we're doing, people think I'm a weasel. Now that I know that we're ratting out shits, a whole bunch of people are going down around here. You have no idea what goes on in our bathroom. It's craziness.
Benny, right over your shoulder is the scene of the alleged crime. You still,
I thought you were. The toilet. Yeah.
You still maintain you had nothing to do with the number 2.
No, I always get the numbers confused. 2 is
poop.
Yeah. No, it's not. First of all, yeah, it is a courtesy not to do 2 back there, but also, I wouldn't be comfortable doing 2 back there because, like, I always feel like, oh, someone else is waiting to go in, and so there's only been a few times over the years I've defecated here, and that's been over there just because it's more, to me, it's more relaxing. You can take your time. I walked in there and I was hit with it, and I went ahead and peed because I was like, oh fuck, I gotta pee. I'm already in here. No, I did not. I can definitively say I did not do that on what they're talking about. So,
based on the information given today, who do you believe the number 1 culprit is?
You know, well, the only one who said he's not sure if he did it was Jason. So I'd say, and Jason says he does regularly do in there. So I would guess it was Jason. But if he says he didn't, I would, I don't know. I don't have enough evidence. I haven't studied this kind of field, so I don't know.
Plus 3 minutes for Jason? That's tough.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know.
Truly a mystery.
It's not one of the world's greatest mysteries, but, if you have the top billion mysteries, it's a mystery.
Well, around an office or
it's a fun
workplace, it's a very, very interesting mystery.
It is a mystery. I think it would be fun, though, to do, like, I would love if we could, I don't know how we could do that, like, I don't know. Like, that would be a tough one to do.
I mean, you'd almost have to swab, like, the,
but it would have to be immediately after, and there's even sometimes people go in and they get in between people, so, I don't know. We should, it'd be fun. We could maybe get some real cops.
That's what I mean. Yeah, some forensics.
Yeah, get some real cops. Do actual get some real New York City cops and like do a real interrogation about it and see if we can really solve it. That would be fun.
Could be the start of some sort of web series too.
like just a total thing every time, like a CSI, who shit kind of thing.
Feces forensics.
Yeah.
All right, we got it.
All right.
Hey, man.
What's up?
Welcome back, sir.
Oh my gosh, what a pleasure.
I was gonna ask you, do you still have the excitement?
I couldn't sleep last night. I was tweeting, I couldn't sleep. Man, it's never, I'll never get used to this. This is the coolest.
Even in your second appearance, even after you've already broken your cherry.
I'm nervous, I'm excited. There's just nothing like it in the world.
And you've had a lot go on since your last appearance.
Yes, yeah. Got nominated for an Oscar.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Got a new movie coming out?
This is the climax, though. Well, 21 Jump Street, yeah. I've been working on that movie for 5 years, from 23 to 28, and it's finally coming out, and I'm nervous as shit, because it's awesome, and I just hope people don't think it's another crappy TV show remake, you know.
You wrote the screenplay for that, right?
I was one of the writers, yeah.
Awesome.
And I produced it and acted in it. But we even make a joke right away in the movie that's like about how unoriginal and lazy it is to remake a TV show into a movie. It's fucking awesome. It's just such an awesome movie. I hope people go see it. I hope Howard sees it because he would love it if he took the time to go see it. But I don't know. This is the highlight of my press always. Like, I can't believe I'm invited here.
Well, it's good to have you back, man.
Yeah, I'm such a fuck. I was tweeting out last night. Hashtag fly me with balloons. Hashtag Mike Walker fart. Hashtag high pitch. Just, you know.
You know your stuff. You know the details.
I just am excited, man. I'm excited. I really want to talk about. I forgot to tell Howard last time about private parts. Remind me, I have a really important thing to tell him about private parts in Moneyball. And the correlation between the two for me.
Really? There's a reference or a connection?
There's a big connection that I want to tell him about, so if you can remind me, that would be great.
I will. On your way in, I'll just yell, private parts, Moneyball.
Yeah, just have someone remind me, because it's important. I'll probably remember, but it's so fucking cool to be back here. And I was out shooting a movie in Atlanta with Vince Vaughn and Ben Stiller, and in my TV, I had him put the on-demand, so I was watching every night while I was there. But now we've been on the road. Promoting 21 Jump Street. I haven't been able to like listen or watch in a couple weeks, so I'm a little behind.
But the good part about this is you can catch up. You know, it's an on-demand channel, and you also have serious, replays a lot of the stuff. So
it's cool because I know when I walked in just now, I know what I'm watching. I know that's actually going to get used for something. Sometimes you record this bullshit,
right,
and no one ever sees it.
But you know,
and you're like wasting your time
your
trying to be funny. Yeah. And I saw Stiller on, and they talked about me a little bit. I was excited.
Yeah, that's right. When he came in last to, I think it was Tower Heist when he was promoting that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Fuck, man, this is so cool. Are Sal and Richard around?
Oh, yeah,
hey,
absolutely.
How's it going?
Hey.
What's up, guys? Hey, Gary. Nice to see you, man.
How's it going? I'm glad you're back.
Thanks for having me, man.
I'm gonna say hello to you this time.
Hey, yeah, come on, man. Nice to see you.
I don't want to ignore anybody, but that's we have certain rules that we're supposed to go by.
But now this is my second time.
Jonah Hill just came off a big year. When you're nominated for an Academy Award, that's about as good as it gets for an actor.
You're always Academy Award nominee.
That's right. There he is, Jonah Hill.
You can put that in the credits.
I'm trying to see if Jonah put back weight, but I think he looks about the same. Yeah, all right.
Hey,
You're
guys.
doing good.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, Jonah.
Hey, guys.
Good seeing you.
So nice to see you guys.
Good to see you, man.
You had a primo seat at the Academy Awards because you were behind Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
You're
seat.
always on camera.
With your mom. You were on camera 99% of the time.
Yeah, it was a good seat.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to be here.
I'm happy to see you.
Hey.
Are you hosting Saturday Night Live? Is that why you're in town?
Well, yeah, and I'm promoting 21 Jump Street, this movie I made.
When is 21 Jump Street coming up?
Oh, my God, March 16th. I've been on this movie for 5 years. I wrote it.
Is that right?
From 23 to 28.
You wrote the movie
One of the
yourself.
writers with Mike Bacall, yeah.
And 21 Jump Street was a TV show.
Yeah, and I, like everyone else, when they asked me to adapt it, I rolled my eyes so hard, and I was like, this is such bullshit. I'm not turning a TV show into a movie. This is stupid. It's lazy. In fact, one of the first jokes in the movie is about how lazy and stupid it is to recycle old ideas, basically.
Right.
And
well, why did you agree to do it if you weren't excited by it? Was it the money so great?
No, because, let me tell you, I was like, fuck that, I'm not doing this. And they kept trying to get me to do it, and I said, what is the idea of 21 Jump Street? It's about it's like a Back to the Future element of reliving your past, like
your high school
reliving
years.
the most important part of your youth, and thinking you have all the answers and realizing you have none of the fucking answers, and reverting back to the insecurities you had when you were 17 as a 25-year-old.
In other words, the original TV show with Johnny Depp
was like a melodrama about just busting drug shit in high school.
It was Johnny Depp. I remember it was
Holly Robinson.
Peter DeLuise and Holly Robinson Pete.
Right.
And they looked young enough that they could go back into high school and bust
pretend to be
everyone.
students. Right. But in our version, I wanted to make Bad Boys Meet the John Hughes movie, where it's like a big action movie and a big comedy, and we like get fucked up with the students and start fucking the students, and everything you're not supposed to do, you start doing again. And I was like, that's a funny ass idea for a movie.
You still look young enough to play it's feasible that you could go back into a high school and fit in.
And we do make some jokes about how Channing Tatum and I look like we're fucking 40-year-old men pretending to be in high school. I'm telling you, man, I would not be here pushing. After the year I've had, I would have just sat from the sidelines and let this one tank.
But you like
sucked.
it.
It is so fucking fun.
Now, did you direct it?
No, these guys, Phil Lord and Chris Miller directed. They came from animation, and I'm telling you.
But is it weird when you write the thing and then these two, and you're starring in it, and then these two guys come in and direct it?
It's torture.
Right. Why is it torture?
Because it's your baby. I mean, I've been with this thing for 5 years, and then you hire someone 3 years into it or 4 years into it,
When you
and you have
write-
to trust them that they're not going to completely fuck it up, you know?
What studio came to you and asked you to write this thing?
Sony, which is the reason they're my good luck charm, is I made Superbad, Moneyball, and now 21 Jump Street with them. So it's like, we have a great thing together.
You wrote Superbad, didn't you?
No, Seth and Evan, his writing partner.
I thought you were in on that.
I helped out with it when I came on, but that's about their life when they were growing up. And
Is this the first major film you've written?
Yeah, well, I was a writer on Bruno, the Sacha Baron, but I didn't act in it.
Right.
I didn't act in it. But
so
these guys did a great job, and they actually kicked ass, and it was like a collaboration. On the comedy stuff, it's a lot more of a collaboration than on on Moneyball. I didn't tell the director, what to do, and I didn't tell him ideas and stuff. I would have ideas from my character, but I wouldn't say, hey, maybe Brad's guy should do this. On my movie, I'm telling the other guy on Jump Street, I'm like, hey, he should walk in here because I'm one of the writers and producers and stuff.
So as you go along,
I imagine on Private Parts, you're not the director. Betty Thomas is the director,
right? But she gave me some input.
You go, hey, this is, you know what? This would be way fucking funnier if I did this or whatever.
That's true.
And they go, okay, cool, let's do that.
Right? Yeah, you have more. There's more leeway when you're.
Yeah, I'm a producer and writer, and people actually listen to what I have to say as opposed to.
So who are you? Are you Peter DeLuise in
No,
this?
no.
Are you Johnny Depp?
No. Easy joke. That's low hanging fruit.
No, I mean, who are you? You didn't approach it that way. Is there a hot chick in the movie?
Oh, there's lots of hot girls in the movie.
But who is a part of the drug team?
Well, it's me and Channing Tatum. This guy who's a big action star,
Right.
and he just had this huge movie.
But who's the Holly Robinson Pete of
They
the?
didn't do that. We didn't do. A lot of the characters might or may not come back from the original.
I see.
But fuck the show. Don't worry about the show, man. It's like a hilarious big action. It's like a John Hughes movie and Bad Boys fucked. And
I love that.
And then this is the baby of that.
So you're gonna do promotion for the movie.
Yes.
I'm
doing crazy promotion for the movie.
You're doing Saturday Night Live.
Yes.
Who's the musical guest?
The Shins, a really good band.
And what is the schedule on Saturday Night Live? You have to now.
It's crazy. It starts today.
Now, what does that mean? What do you have to do? Do you have to write the sketches?
Well, because I'm a writer too, I like to get it. Like if you were going to host, you would get in there. You're
You
not
bet.
letting you protect yourself.
Did you watch Lindsay Lohan this past week?
I watched some of it. I kept going to sleep. I'm tired as shit. We've been traveling all around the world.
It was fairly unwatchable, except for the fact that she's a train wreck. I mean, she was not very good at it, right? Are you nervous hosting Saturday Night Live? Do you get nervous doing live television?
I didn't watch it really, so I don't know how she did, but I imagine it's an easy act to follow.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You can't look bad this week.
I'd rather go after her than Bill Murray. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Do you worry? Are you worried right now that you have to be on live television? To me, that would seem intimidating. Live television doing sketch comedy. You don't seem to be intimidated by any of this.
I hosted it before. It's my second time hosting.
Right.
And, yeah, I'm nervous, but I'm going to get in there and do the work this week. I'm not going to sit back and cross my fingers and hope the show is good. I'm going to stay up all night writing on Tuesday and Wednesday and hope I can create some good stuff.
You won't be at the club.
You won't go to clubs all week?
No, I'm not going to be at the club, Robin.
You're not going to be at the club.
Hey, I got to tell you something real quick that I forgot to mention last time. It's very important. I saw Betty Thomas on Oscar weekend, and I talked to her about this, but I failed to mention to you, and you hadn't seen Moneyball, but you just said all those nice things about it, so I want to tell you. Private Parts, I had 3 movies that I watched over and over again before doing Moneyball. In Private, it was The Natural, All the President's Men, and Private Parts.
Why was that?
Because Private Parts is a film about people that everyone thought was wrong. Everyone thought were crazy and they had a different way of changing their industry around. And everyone thought they were batshit crazy. And then they did it, and it started working, and they all looked like idiots for doubting them. And
Moneyball was the same idea.
Moneyball was the same exact story to me. It was about a different industry.
Your character understood
that
how
there was
to
a
pick
different way of doing things that people were just fucking ignoring.
Well, that's a good point. That makes sense.
And when I would watch when you're doing the WNBC and you're doing the porno password thing, that was like a big scene for me, getting in the character and stuff, because I was like, you're just doing it in a room,
right?
And people think it's insane or it's totally foreign to them, so they're scared of it.
Right.
But then look what happened to your guys' industry as a result.
Right. It all changed. Well, that's true. The movies are similar in that aspect.
I think it's about, you could replace baseball with radio, and it's a similar story.
That's true, because Brad Pitt's character and your character were thinking outside the box. You came up with something original, and it worked. And when it worked, the whole industry.
Crazy.
That's right. And then the industry changed.
Exactly.
Yeah, Moneyball was a terrific movie. And
thank you for saying what you said.
I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. You carried the movie. You were the backbone of the movie. Brad Pitt did an excellent job, but you were really, really good in it. And I have to say, I believe you deserved the Academy Award. Now,
that's really nice.
Did you see the other films? Because that's something you can't say unless you've seen the other films.
No, Jonah, I'm not kidding. You really did deserve it.
Did you see the other films?
What am I going to watch? Now, I saw Moneyball. It was a terrific performance.
Thank you, Howard. Yeah.
But when they announced the other nominees, Max von Sydow is 82 years old. Christopher Plummer, who, as Gary pointed out, played a gay character, which Hollywood loves.
Gay and cancer.
Gay and cancer.
Jesus Christ.
And he's 80-something years old.
Go on a computer.
Right. But he's 80-something years old. Did you have any hope of winning this thing?
I didn't think I was going to win. You know, it's funny, like, I would have, like, I got nominated, and, like, Dustin Hoffman, someone who's close to me, and he got my whole career started, and he was congratulating me on getting nominated and stuff, and he's like, congrats, it's huge. You are definitely not going to win. Christopher Plummer's going to win.
Right. He knew.
You know, because people know the business, you know, all right, the guy's 82, he's the oldest guy ever to win an Oscar. He was fantastic in the movie. I thought the movie was actually fantastic.
Right.
And I'm a young guy starting out. You know, it's my first nomination. I'm 28 years old.
So when you go there, you're happy to be there, but you're under no... Did you write a speech?
Well, I wrote a speech for the... What happens is, it's funny, because you start... The award season thing is crazy. Since I saw you 6 or 7 months ago...
Right.
Since that day, or even before then, every day has been dedicated to getting nominated or
trying to get the award. You're
things,
right.
or like going to lunches and things like that. And it's a really like another full-time job, right?
Right.
So what happens is you get the first award nomination, which is the SAG Awards, which is actually a really big one because it's all your peers.
Right.
Then the next day is the Golden Globes, and you get that nomination. So then you're like, oh shit, like I kind of have a
shot.
I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. No one could say the O word. No one was like in my friends or anything. No one was allowed to even mention it.
You don't even allow yourself to fantasize
No,
that you might
not
win.
at all. You're like, fuck this, do your work.
Right.
Go to work, go home, and don't think about it.
Right.
Then the BAFTAs, which is even fancier than the Oscars, it's a British Academy Award. I get nominated for one of those.
Right.
And that's like a couple weeks before the Oscars are announced, and you're like, whoa. And then it really starts to become
Did you win any of them?
No.
No, you didn't win one.
So the point was, then you get nominated for an Oscar, and everyone flips out, and you become famous all around the world, and it's a really crazy... I thought I was famous before. It turns out I was way less famous than I thought I was.
Right.
And then, so what happens is for the Golden Globes, I go, it's the first one out of the 5 award shows where you go, maybe I'll win.
Right.
You know, like
Right.
maybe I'm going to fucking take this thing.
Right.
And so you write a speech, and I've had the same fucking speech in my pocket for every one of the award shows, and every time I get my shit kicked out of me by this guy.
What is your
And so
speech?
The speech is so crumpled up and crusty and like.
Do you remember your speech? Let me hear your Academy.
I mean, it was a lot of people. Always a lot of people that were important to me.
Who did you thank? Who would you have thanked?
Honestly, like
beside
the
me?
people from the studio, besides you guys,
Yeah.
and obviously Eric the actor.
Right.
And, I mean,
who would you have
one
thanked?
other actor? There's been a few actors like Pacino.
You would have
Dustin,
thanked Brad
Eric the
Pitt,
actor.
but you're a comedy guy. Would you have said something
no,
funny?
it wasn't funny. It wasn't funny.
It wasn't
I mean,
funny.
like it was sincere. You know, it
Right,
was
you
like
thank your parents,
my folks, and my brother and my sister and my friends. Honestly, like my friends, I have like 20 friends that are like family. I have like the best group of friends.
You
that,
have
like,
great friends,
yeah,
guys and girls,
guys and girls, and
Right.
like people I went to high school and college with, and like
and you still hang out.
only hang out. I mean, I have a few friends like even like Brad or.
Are you friends with Brad Pitt at this point?
I would consider myself friends with him. For
How
sure.
far does the friendship? Now you're in another
I mean,
movie
him and
with
Angie
him.
came to my birthday party.
No
with
shit. When was your birthday party?
When I turned 28, December 20th.
And Brad Pitt and
so, like, it's
Angelina?
all my buddies from high school. We're at a bar, and
Angie's
Brad
there?
and Angie come, and they like hang out all night and have fun and dance and talk to people.
No
and,
kidding.
Yeah, they're amazing people. They're honestly like.
You guys smoke weed at the party?
No. I don't smoke weed, contrary to popular belief.
Right.
I was like 21 when I made all those movies. And I stopped.
Maybe you could answer this
Seth
question.
and Evan can fucking smoke weed all day. Right, the greatest movie you've ever read. I work 20 hours a day, 7 days a week. If I take a hit of weed, I'm out for 2.5 months.
Me too.
You
I'm the
know,
same
like,
way.
I'm in the ICU for like 2.5 months.
Me too. I fucked my head up.
Yeah.
When Angelina
to drink beer.
When Angelina Jolie got up on the stage at the Academy Awards and she struck a pose, she put her leg out of her dress.
Right.
It was, to me, one of the most peculiar things. Now, I know you're in an awkward position. You're friendly with them. But did it strike you as odd the way it did me?
No. I didn't even notice it. I
Really?
honestly, I mean,
What was she doing?
I don't know. I don't get why people are making it, but she looks fucking gorgeous.
No, she's gorgeous, but it was very odd. She shoved her leg.
She got her
wait a
leg
second.
out of that dress.
You know it was odd. Don't act like it wasn't strange.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Did she do that at the party?
I was doing that from my seat.
No, seriously. You know, like, you're a comedian. You watch that and you go, what the? If you were writing a movie for Angelina Jolie right now, you'd stick her leg out of the dress.
I mean, man, I don't know, man. I honestly didn't notice it. I get why it's funny.
Right.
I get why people would impersonate it or something. But
Right.
like. I know her. She's awesome. Like I don't think she meant. Maybe it's how the dress was or something. I really don't get why people make a big.
please.
I think people are. Get a table there.
No, it was very peculiar. I was like, wow, what is she, when it was happening, I was like, what is she doing? This doesn't make any sense.
I mean, you couldn't even think about what she was presenting for looking at that
Robin,
pose.
but like, I mean, here's to say, like, it's like my friend's wife.
Right.
Or girlfriend or whatever.
Understood.
Like, you know, like
So you're rooting for her. You don't want people laughing at
I know
her.
what it's like to go up there and feel whatever feelings go through your brain or heart or whatever.
Right.
And like, I could maybe do something stupid or whatever. And I'm not even saying that's stupid. I'm just saying that like, you're a performer, man. You know the anxiety that goes through you with it. I'm not saying she has.
I mean, you're smart to defend him. Aren't you in another movie with Brad Pitt? Like
he's producing a drama that I'm doing, and he's not in it.
Oh, he's not in it.
Yeah, I'm just acting in with James Franco.
I mean, this
that
guy.
movie is going to be.
What is that?
The coolest fucking movie.
What is that movie?
It's awesome because I got nominated for this award, and now I get offered all these cool dramas and stuff.
You get after you're nominated for Academy Award.
You get the good scripts.
You get
the good
great
shit.
scripts.
Yeah, like remember you said how often does Moneyball come around?
Right.
I don't think it will because I think the movie's great.
Yeah.
But like now I get the good shit.
Well, what is
It's
this
awesome.
good one you're going to do with James Franco?
It's amazing. It's called True Story. It's based on a true story. I play this New York Times writer, okay?
Right.
Who, all of a sudden, this guy in Mexico gets accused of killing his family, right? And he's been impersonating me, and I'm a New York Times writer.
Oh.
And the next day, I get fired from the New York Times for embellishing on a story, and everything looks fucked. And James Franco plays this guy who's accused of killing his family. He's been impersonating me.
Yeah.
And he goes, "I'm only gonna talk to that writer. He will only talk to me."
Right.
So I now am in charge, like, of redeeming my career, but also figuring out whether he did it or not. And you really don't know whether this guy actually killed his family or not. It's one of the craziest.
So you're
stories
thinking
I've
this
ever
could
read.
be another Academy Award nomination?
No, I don't think like that, man.
You don't
That's the
think-
dumbest way to think in the world.
That's all I would think about.
Where's my next
Drive yourself
Academy
crazy.
Award role?
No,
That's
because
right.
then you're just, then you're going to start.
But you're
choosing, like
lying
Stiller,
now. You're not being honest.
No, because Stiller put it out the best. It's like then you do Simple Jack, like in fucking, in a Tropic Thunder, and you think, oh my God, this is it. Or what's that Cuba Gooding Jr.
No,
movie
when
where
you-
he's the guy who works for the football team?
When you read a script,
And then you're like, oh, this is it.
when
I'm
you
going
read
to
a
get the tux
script,
ready,
when
baby.
you read a script and you sit down with your agent or whoever, the people who read these things,
Yeah.
you sit and you go, well, wait a second, what is the best possible movie I can
You
do
say,
here?
what's the best movie? You don't say,
Right.
how do I get back to the Academy Award?
Well, in a sense, that's what you're saying. You don't
No,
realize it, though.
as someone who makes a great show all the time, you go, how do I make the best possible show I can make?
Why-
If there's 5 shows you can make, 5 versions of a show,
right?
What's the best show you can make? You don't go, how do I win a fucking radio award or whatever people get.
So how are the women now changing now that you're an Academy Award nominee? So you broke up with your girlfriend, right?
We're no longer together.
You're no longer together.
It's very sad. Yeah,
I mean,
she's a
you-
lovely girl.
Is it sad? I would think it might be kind of happy too.
I look, man. Here's the way I feel about relationships.
Go ahead.
And I made a mistake with my last relationship on your show and every show. Is
Right.
Unless you're married, unless you're getting married,
Okay.
don't fucking talk about your relationship.
Is that
because
right?
then, if God forbid something happens, you look like a schmuck for being like Tom Cruise jumping on the couch, like I'm so in love.
Well,
and then God forbid things happen, things change, and
You don't
know.
look like a schmuck. I'll tell you why. Listen, all of us have been in love. All of us
Right.
have had feelings about people, and all of us have gone through breakups.
And it's all genuine, and it's all people get hurt.
That's
and-
right.
yeah,
At the
yeah.
time you were in love, and whatever happened, what went wrong? You just said, "Hey, I'm an Academy Award nominee. I can do better."
That's not what happened,
I
Howard.
think it is. I think, to be honest,
I was
that's
not an
it.
Academy Award nominee at the
What
time.
happened? What went wrong?
I don't want to talk
Tell
about
the
it.
people
She's-
because we have to know.
Look, man, people are in relationships, and for whatever
They
reason,
fizzle.
things work out or things don't work out. I'm a fucking guy who's been in relationships his whole life.
How many years did she put in with you?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. She's not in the business. She's a civilian, man. It's not like, like
You
she's
care
not-
about her.
I care about everyone who's ever been in my life.
Now, what I was amazed, I read this in the tabloids. You can confirm it. You've been hanging out at Dustin Hoffman's house your entire life. He's the guy who got you
I'm
into.
not talking about
Hold it a
this.
second, man. Hold it a second.
I'm
You
not
don't know what
talking
I'm going to say.
what the fuck?
You fucking talk about what I tell you to talk about. Listen.
Yes, sir. I apologize.
Hey, listen. Just think of me as Brad Pitt and Robin's Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, yes, sir. What can I do
All
for
right,
you?
No, here's what I'm saying. You hung out at Dustin Hoffman's house your whole life. In fact, he's been a mentor in a sense to you.
Got me into the business. Yeah.
That's right. You've been friends with his family for many, many years.
Yes.
How many years have you been friends with his family?
I don't even know.
Right. But he's been amazing to you. You're dating his daughter. I read it. Jonah, I read it. I read it.
Man,
What? You,
I'm not going to talk about relationships because
you're
you know
dating
what?
Dustin's daughter.
What did I
How's
just
that
say
ha-
about talking about
Are you
relationships?
single?
Are you available?
I don't know, man.
Robin wants to know.
Robin, you want to go on a date?
Yes, come on. Are you single?
But here's what
Are
I
you
was going to
free?
advise. Here's what I was going to advise you.
Fly me with fellas.
Jonah,
dating
here's what I was.
Eric the actor.
Jonah, here's what I was going to advise you.
I'm dating high pitch.
Isn't that the most dangerous thing to do? To date Dustin Hoffman's daughter?
I'm not
you
going
break,
to talk about
listen
it.
to
man.
me.
I love
Listen
you,
to me.
man.
Then I'm going to lecture you.
I worship you.
If you break up with her, you fuck up your relationship with Dusty.
Dusty.
I worship you.
It's like dating a guy in the mafia's daughter. You don't do it.
I worship you.
But you worship Dustin.
I worship Dustin. I do, yeah.
So then why are
worship
you
the whole
dating his
family.
daughter? Isn't there enough fish to fry?
It's not like that, man. It's not like that.
Dude, You're not thinking this through.
So 21 Jump Street is a film.
Hold on a
honestly,
second.
I put a lot of my life into this film.
Are you in love with this Dustin Hoffman's daughter?
I'm not going to talk about it.
Are you in love?
I have so much
Are you
respect for
presently in love? Not with
I
Dustin
have
Hoffman's
so-
daughter.
I
Are
have
you in love
so
with
much
anyone?
respect for you.
Are you in love with
I'm in
anyone?
love with the craft of acting. I'm in love with balloons that fly little people that are also actors through the sky. I'm in love with Mike
Date
Walker's
Paris Hilton. You can fuck her and leave.
And nobody will care.
No one will care if you fuck Paris Hilton and leave her.
What else you got on that list?
I'm serious. What are you becoming so A-list? You can't talk about who you date?
No,
That's such an
buddy, I
A-list
love you.
move.
No, it's not an A-list move. But you know what? Like, relationships are the thing where if they get, you don't want to fucking talk about something.
Can I tell you something?
It's the one thing I have in my life that people don't.
Bullshit.
Don't.
I'm going to tell you
Why
something.
did you bring your mother to the Academy Awards if you're seeing
Because
someone?
I came out of her vagina,
No.
and she raised me and put up with the dumbest teenager on the
Why
planet.
not bring Dustin Hoffman's daughter?
I love my mom, man. I wanted to bring
I'll bring
her.
them both. That's Dustin Hoffman's daughter? You're dating her? Wow. She's hot.
I'm gonna get so much shit.
No, you're not. You know what? I'm going to tell you my feeling about people. When I didn't know Beth was going to end up being my wife. When I started dating her, you know what I did? I went out with her for a few weeks, and then I would announce to anyone who wanted to know I was in love. You know why? I'll tell you why. I was proud to be with her. I had nothing to fucking hide.
No, you know
and
what?
the chances were we could have broken up. Most
Right,
people do.
right.
So what? So then you say, hey, asshole, you broke up. No, yeah, I was in love, and now I'm not. That's it. It's not. You don't have to be so calculated. And you know what? Come out of the closet and enjoy your love affair. Go out to dinner with this girl. Have a good time
Are they
with her.
hiding? Is that what they're doing?
he's in hiding.
Sneaking around?
You sound like Jennifer Aniston now.
I sound like Jennifer.
Aniston. I can't talk about.
No, I'm not like that,
come
man. I'll tell you
on.
any story from my life. I told you how I lost my virginity. I told you.
Tell me
I
how you
never held back
banged
a thing
Dustin
from you.
Hoffman's daughter.
No,
That's what I want to know.
She's fucking incredible. She's a great
great girl.
greatest
You've known her
person
your whole life.
Greatest person I know.
And now love.
Greatest person I know.
She's the greatest person you know.
Yeah, she's the greatest
I
person
could see
know.
her. I think she's the greatest person I know.
She's brilliant, yeah.
Beautiful girl. And looks like Dustin Hoffman.
What does she
except
do?
little.
What does she
now
do?
we're switching.
What does she do? She's Dustin Hoffman's daughter.
Yo,
How long have you had a crush on her?
I'm not doing. This is crazy. This
No,
is crazy.
it's not.
We've now
It's
reached
not.
the territory where it's crazy.
Why is it crazy?
Because we spent half the fucking segment talking about someone's daughter. It's my friend, my whatever, man. It's fine.
You're in love. I've never seen you light up like this.
Never seen.
Look at you. Good for you.
Dude, I'm happy. All right. That's
See, you lost the weight. Now all of a sudden you're a stud.
I'm happy, man. If I could take a picture, a photograph of this moment in my life,
Go ahead.
I would live it forever. Definitely.
Are Brad Pitt's daughters too young for you to go after?
Yeah, I think
How
so.
old are they?
I think so. They're still in school, elementary school or something.
Oh, they are? Well, when they grow up, you'll bang them too. That's all.
What if Benji went out with your daughter? Jesus Christ.
I'd be very honored. Listen to me. You go over to Brad Pitt's house now?
I stayed there in New Orleans when I shot 21 Jump Street. I lived there for 4 months.
But they weren't there.
No, they weren't there. No.
Oh, what the hell good is that? You don't get to hang out with the whole... Have you seen the whole family together with all those
Yeah, they're
kids?
amazing. Yeah, they're great.
And then Brad Pitt
Kids
sits
are
there and
great.
takes care of these 6 kids?
Yeah, he's a great dad.
Wow.
Do you want to ask about Shiloh? He might know. There's another reason he could get uncomfortable.
Well, what about Shiloh?
Shiloh is the one that's a girl who sometimes they say is
Oh.
dressing like a little boy.
That's horseshit. The kid's young. Most little girls dress like little boys. They wear jeans.
She's got a little spiky haircut.
I don't know. Does Angelina walk around the house sticking her leg out? Is that her thing? She's trying to turn you on? You sexually attracted to Angelina Jolie?
I think she's gorgeous.
You are. You ever think about her?
No.
You ever masturbate thinking
It's
about
like
her?
you're.
I
Honestly,
would.
like honestly, I'm about to. This dude's my boss. Like I literally think of your friend and
He's
your
not your
boss's
boss.
wife. He's my friend, but I mean, it's like my friend's wife. It's
Yeah.
like the Channing Tatum's like wife is a gorgeous actress, and I don't never like.
You don't go
You
there.
know who that Channing Tatum married? That Jenna Dewan.
Oh, yeah, right. That's the
Yeah,
greatest.
Channing Tatum is a guy who's gonna blow your mind in this movie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because you don't think of him as funny. Like I found a guy specifically that I didn't. That
I like
wasn't
21
funny.
Jump Street. I like the idea of you in that going back to high school and
You're
busting
gonna,
kids.
you're gonna lose your shit. You know why? The best thing our movie has is low expectations. Because it's like when you're gonna sleep with a girl and you go, "I'm shitty in bed," and then you're decent and you look like a rock star. You know what I mean?
It opens in 2 weeks?
March 16th. Yeah.
That's good because you get that other blockbuster opening up, the
John
Disney.
Taylor?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
looks pretty good to me. That looks cool to me.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna see it.
So it's good. Let that happen.
Yeah. The next
Then your
week, we got
movie
nothing
comes
opening
out.
on our weekend.
Perfect.
That what's it called? The Julia Roberts movie. They left our weekend.
No one's
they
gonna
left
see
Really?
it.
They
left
jumped
Oh, they
off your
did?
weekend.
Yeah.
They got
scared.
nervous.
They got
All
scared.
right.
I like that. So when you get nominated for the Academy Award, Jonah,
Yeah.
do people start calling you like celebrities to welcome you to the club? In other words, now you went
Do
from
you hang
being,
out with George and
Yeah.
Yeah,
all the high-ups in
also there's all
Hollywood?
these parties and stuff for people that are also nominated. So like, you go around. Like we were in London for the BAFTAs, and yeah, I went out with George and his partner Grant, who runs his company. He's awesome, and like, You know,
George Clooney, you mean?
George Clooney. Yeah,
You get to hang out with him.
I didn't call him George like an asshole. You said
you get to hang out with him. No, Robin said George. You're right. No, don't worry. You're okay.
You're very nervous now.
Right,
I used to be so relaxed here and excited.
But yeah, look at you. All of a sudden, you get shit done.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Used to be free spirit.
No, I'm a free spirit, man.
You know what? You see, you misunderstand me. You think in some salacious way I want to hear details of your sex life with Dustin Hoffman's daughter. What I find fascinating about the story is not the fact that it's Dustin Hoffman's daughter, the fact that you're now dating someone who you were friends with for so many years.
Every girlfriend I've had has been friends with me for at least 10 years.
But at what point do all of a sudden, like, did you pine away for her your whole life?
Fucking this guy is insane, man.
Forget that it's Dustin Hoffman. No. I'm coming back because I'm.
What we were talking about?
Let's forget about.
Talk about George Clooney all you want.
Jonah, forget about Dustin Hoffman's daughter. Forget it.
Yeah.
We're not talking about her.
You want to hear about the time I got cockblocked by OJ? This is a great story I forgot to tell last time.
All right, go ahead, since you're not talking about anything interesting. Go ahead.
So I'll tell you about the best stories I have are from when I was single, like super bad times.
Right.
So we went to Miami, and I went to this club, and Michael Cera, everyone from the movie, we go out to this club, and we're like famous for the first time, and all these chicks are into us, and we go and I start making out with some girl, and all of a sudden fucking OJ walks in.
Wow.
Okay?
Yeah.
And she literally stops making out with me. Beelines over to OJ.
For OJ?
And makes out with OJ.
Are you kidding?
And goes home with OJ.
You're talking about a guy who had already been.
I'm like, girl, don't you know how this story fucking ends?
Yeah. Oh my God. Does that just do everything to your ego when the girl leaves you for a guy who has allegedly killed his wife at that point?
Yeah, she was so sweet and down. No, I was kidding.
Yeah.
Obviously, she's not a very good person.
But who the hell would ever do that?
I just thought that was a funny story that would work really well on this show.
Now you got so big at this point that you got to be on Oprah's big 2012 Oscar special, right? Now, did you hit it off with Oprah?
I did, man. I did.
You like Oprah?
Yeah, you know, like, honestly, it's one of those things where, like, obviously, like, I feel bad now because I come on here and I feel like some guy who, like you wouldn't.
You've gone showbiz.
No, I haven't though, man. Like, fuck, I like you want to shit talk. You want to shit talk Oprah. Like, you want to have a funny story about Oprah where she wasn't
pleasant.
Cool. She was the loveliest person. Like, was so nice to my parents. Like, fucking entertained my parents, which is
why
the whole
not?
thing.
Listen, the whole world loves you when you're nominated for an Oscar.
She's amazing. She sent me 20 bottles of champagne.
Is it true? Yeah. She did? Is it true you were going...
I was like, me and all my friends are going to celebrate, and she sent me 20 bottles of champagne.
Is it true if you won the Academy Award, you were going to thank Charlie Rose? Is that true? That you were going to mention Charlie Rose in your speech because Charlie Rose...
I thanked Charlie Rose when I was on his show because Brad Pitt and myself and Bennett Miller, who directed Moneyball, who's a huge fan of yours, by the way, also.
Excellent.
We went on Charlie Rose, and it was like the best interview for the movie, I thought. It really like let the three of us talk about the movie without talking about
of course
Brad's
but nobody,
kids and shit. Like they actually let us talk about
But nobody watches the fucking show. That's the problem.
I don't know about that.
I know about it.
Well, yeah, okay.
That's why he lets you talk and talk.
Academy voters probably watch the show.
Okay.
You know,
fair
like
enough.
people that vote for this stuff. You know?
Right. And so he did such a great interview that you felt it helped catapult the movie into the national psyche or something?
No, I think look, man, this is a different beast. It's not like you or I get to vote on this kind of stuff.
Right.
It's people within the Academy, people who have made lots and lots of movies and stuff like that.
Right.
So to get Charlie Rose is a really respected guy.
Right.
You know, and so to get him to say he loves the movie and to let us speak and his questions are so eloquent and they're smart and you know
Charlie.
I think about you like you know what, like a bunch of my friends were like not my friends who a bunch of actor friends who were scared to come on this show.
They're ridiculous.
And they go, I'm going on Stern tomorrow. I fucking can't wait. It's gonna be the best day of my life. They go, dude, why are you going on Stern? He's gonna grill you or whatever. And I go,
so what?
But I go, you know what? Fuck that. I'm the biggest Stern fan in the world. I would kill to be on this show, and I think you're the best celebrity interviewer ever.
Thank you.
Ever of all time, and not blowing smoke like you said. Like,
why are they scared of me? What are they dating Dustin Hoffman's daughter?
Jesus Christ. See, the point is like I'll never fucking be scared no matter what happened in my life because I fucking love the show and I love you and I worship the show. Like, I listen every day. So you got to pay it forward. If you're going to get the enjoyment from when other celebrities come on, you got to take the shit like they do when they come on.
Well, did you talk to Brad about the show?
Yeah, I was like, I love Stern, man.
Brad used to listen to the show. I don't know if he still does.
I don't know if he still
everyone has respect for you, man. Like,
yeah, well, I don't know. Brad didn't give me much respect.
I saw Clooney on the show one time.
Clooney's been on the show. That's
He's
right.
been on more than once. But what happened with you and Brad lately? Wasn't there
Now, my wife says I have the story wrong, that Brad Pitt was very gracious.
Oh, really?
I ran into Brad Pitt at Brad Gray's wedding.
Uh-huh.
There's no way he wasn't gracious towards you.
My wife says he was very nice. He said hello and this and that. I wanted
gentleman.
more. I wanted him to really suck up to me in front of Beth.
I see.
He didn't do it.
Because you
like
left
that famous
us
Wrigley story.
feeling.
Well, what was the famous story?
The famous Wrigley story is the greatest. This is my
Oh,
favorite
yeah,
Hollywood story ever with Sinatra,
Yeah,
where
that's
he's like,
great.
"Yo, I'm with a girl. Come over and say hi,
Right.
And make me look good in front of the girl." And then Frank goes, "Hey, Don, I just want to say," he goes, "Hey, what the fuck are you doing here? I'm trying to eat dinner. Get out of here."
That's a great story.
It's the best story ever.
Now, you're keeping the weight off.
I'm trying, man, but I drink beer a lot.
Did you gain back some weight? I can't tell.
I'm not maybe a little bit, but I mean,
What did you weigh at your heaviest?
I don't know. I didn't weigh myself then. I don't weigh myself now. I try and eat healthy, but honestly, I've been on like a month-long 21 Jump Street frat party drinking tour with Channing Tatum. Like
Is
we've been
beer-
drinking.
beer is killing
Beer's
you.
my Achilles heel, man. Because I like to drink, but people say you're supposed to drink vodka, whatever it is. I'm never gonna fucking give up beer. I don't give a shit. I love beer. Like that is my weed.
How many
or
beers?
whatever.
But what are you talking about? How many beers are you drinking a day?
No, it's not like I'm an alcoholic. I'm saying,
Right.
but when I go out and drink
Right.
and have fun,
You have beers.
I drink beers. I don't
How many
drink
beers
other
do you have?
shit.
10 beers?
No, like 5 or 6.
5 or 6.
Yeah, he's not like Richard Christie.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm
but
not like
that'll
Andre
put-
the Giant drinking like a 90-pack every
But
day.
5 or 6 beers will put calories in your
Yeah, it's like
system.
eating a cake or something like that.
But you don't care. You're going to keep it up.
Look, man, I've changed
Are you
my-
afraid
I've
to get too thin?
No, not at all. Not
I
at
mean,
all.
in a sense, you're...
I've changed my life in such a positive way that to me, as long as I've made that change and I still drink beer, you gotta have some weaknesses in life. I don't do
Right.
drugs. I don't fucking, go out and fuck tons of girls. I like to drink beer with my friends. Like I have great friends. I like to fucking have a beer with my friends. There's nothing better than me in the world.
Now, did you give away all of your fat clothes, or are you holding on to them? A lot of guys who lose weight...
Seth made a funny joke.
look at the difference.
Yeah.
There you are.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
actually,
really thin
Wow,
there. I
you
was
were really
really
thin
thin,
there. You've put back weight.
Thanks, Howard.
You have. Not a lot, but you put back.
Yeah, I'm healthy, man. I'm healthy. Like,
What do you mean you're healthy?
I mean, I don't live the same lifestyle I used to live before, man. I'm not a huge guy anymore. That's
Right.
awesome. I'm proud of that.
But if you get too thin, will you lose your charm?
No, man, I don't think so.
Did you give away your fat clothes?
I don't know. It depends if they were
Where are your
expensive
fat
or not.
clothes?
If they were expensive,
Where are
I
your
probably
fat
kept
clothes?
them. That's how I operate.
Where are your fat clothes?
They're probably my parents' garage.
I see. So you have them tucked away in case you get fat.
Yeah. Yo, I said when I turn like 80 or whatever, I'm just gonna become like the fattest dude on the planet.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, that's when you
Gonna
do it.
become Marlon
Would you do that if
Brando?
you were 80? Would you just become like a real big fat guy?
I
or what?
say that like there's got to be a point where I stop caring.
No, but really rich guys like you think you're gonna live forever. Like you see those really rich guys and they're like 70, but they kind of look like 48.
Right,
50,
right.
Because they're so rich, they're like, I'm too rich to die.
When
like
you
when they go on the private plane. I love when you go on a private plane with a guy's like a billionaire.
Yeah.
They fucking sit with the pilot because they need to control. They're like, I'm too rich and important to die. I don't trust this non-billionaire with my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good idea.
One of my friends made a
You're
fun
gonna
of
adopt that.
That's
Yeah.
right. So now, let me understand something. And I'm excited about 21 Jump Street and all that.
I'm telling you, man.
But I
You're
want to
gonna
know,
love it.
between your last girlfriend and this mysterious new girlfriend, did you have a period of time where you've gone berserk and had lots of sex?
Yes.
Taking advantage
did.
of your
Yes.
fame.
So you broke up with your old girlfriend.
I'm not going to go through
Or she broke up.
chronology,
All right.
but I had fun, and I'll discuss
You had a period of time now.
any time period before now. I'm willing to discuss.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
So there was a block of time before, let's say, a famous person's daughter.
We
and
don't know how much time.
We don't know how much time, but there was a period of months, right, that you had fun.
Yeah.
Now, how crazy did it get?
It got crazy.
It did.
Yeah.
Did you have two
There's
girls?
a reason
did
I
you
need to
two
have a
girls?
girlfriend.
Did you have two girls at the same time?
In my life?
No, I mean in that period of time.
Not in that period of time, but I've done that before.
Did you go through all races of women? White, black, Asian?
No, I really am attracted to Brazilian women, like through the internet.
Oh, really?
Like, when
What
you go on
does
those
that
porn
mean?
sites and
Yeah.
stuff, like
You find
I hit
yourself-
up like Mike in Brazil or whatever, like
Right.
whatever one of those things. And shout out to Mike in Brazil. But I've never been to Brazil or never met it. I don't know if I met it.
So what's the craziest scene you got into with these chicks?
I just had fun. You know what? Like, I decided
Did you
that
get a blowjob from two girls at the same time?
I've been with two women at the same time.
You have?
Yeah.
You like that?
No, I hated it.
It was horrible.
It's fun kidding, man. No, it was cool.
How crazy did it get?
You want to do all that shit before you die.
Right.
Like,
And if you have the chance to do it, you do it.
Yes. But it wasn't like an everyday thing. It was like one time, and I like told all my friends and think about it all the time.
Any
it was like
famous women?
Not famous. Not like famous. That
Did you get your ass eaten?
No.
No? Yeah, I've never had that
I had
either.
sex with a Sports Illustrated swimsuit model.
Okay,
that's the one I'll
that's
tell
what
my
we're
grandkids
talking
about.
Wow.
That's the one I'll tell my grandkids
Super
about.
hot, right?
Yeah, that was like the highlight of my single life.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Look at you, on fire.
I'm the luckiest guy on the planet. Like, I know your listeners probably want to kill me right now, and I
No,
would,
we're
I would
happy
want to kill
for
me,
you.
but I'm a genuinely nice guy. I work my ass off, and I'm nice to people.
What's
so,
your ultimate fantasy? What's the game plan? To become a great director? To become
no.
a no? You just
want to be a
act
great
in
actor.
You want to act in movies?
No, I want to do all different kinds of movies. Like, honestly, I didn't think there'd be a time where they would ever let me not do comedies because I became famous as a comedy guy.
Right.
And getting this award, whatever it means, my ego or life hasn't changed because of it, but the opportunities I have greatly changed as a result of it, and I'm taking advantage of it by doing like really good drama.
Who had the vision to put you in Moneyball since you were a comedy guy? This was
Bennett Miller and Brad Pitt.
Brad
and
Pitt?
Sony in the studio. Because,
Did Brad Pitt make you audition for Moneyball?
No, Bennett had seen Cyrus. I had made one other drama that I really love. This movie Cyrus with myself.
Bennett's the director.
Bennett Miller's the director.
Okay.
Great. He did Capote in Moneyball.
All right.
And,
Cyrus, you haven't seen it. It's
Benji.
hysterical.
I use Benji as an inspiration for Cyrus.
It's hysterical.
Thanks. And it's like a dramatic comedy.
Yeah,
kind
I
of
mean,
thing.
it has a poignant, dramatic story, but I mean, your character's just
crazy.
absurd.
So Bennett saw you in this film.
Yeah, Catherine Keener. Oh, Catherine Keener. She's the one, actually, that should get the credit. She's a great actress. She actually hooked everyone up with this movie because Brad had a director that fell out. And then she's like, had worked on Capote with Bennett and was like, you got to hire this guy Bennett. He's amazing. He hired Bennett, and they needed the second lead in Moneyball. And she's like, I just did this movie Cyrus with Jonah Hill. He's doing different kind of shit. He's not just doing funny stuff.
Right.
And Bennett and I had been friends for 5 years, and he knew the way I knew about movies, like encyclopedic knowledge of movies, was what this guy had with baseball.
It does take a certain vision. I mean, to take a guy who's in these comedies and teenage-type comedies, and all of a sudden say, hey, I could see him in a
But
serious
it's also
role.
the theme of the movie. Is like, don't take people at face value, see what they're actually worth. You know?
Right. Were you nervous when you had to work with Pitt the first day, or are you so calm about all this now?
No, the first day of rehearsals, it was myself, Brad Pitt, and Philip Seymour Hoffman, and I was shitting my pants. I was really nervous.
Right. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, these guys, you know,
I mean,
they've
I'm
been
used to
around.
working with like Rogan and shit.
Yeah, it's hardly like work.
Like, I'm used to working out guys like I've seen do real weird shit. So it's like you picture the audience in your underwear. Like Seth and I have been through a lot of stuff together. Like we've been friends for a long time. Like it was comfortable, you know. Like Judd and Seth. Like I'm friends with those guys from before, so you know.
Do you have any ideas right now of what you want to do on Saturday Night Live? Are you going to go in there today and pitch some ideas?
No, today is the day they pitch you ideas, and they're all brilliant, and they have so many funny writers and stuff. And I think they like when a guy like me comes on. I imagine, or maybe I'm just being a douchebag, but I
What's the name of the?
Because I've worked in comedy and stuff, and have hosted the show before.
Well, they probably like having you there because you can write funny stuff, and it's an added bonus.
And I have fun, and I in a version of life maybe would have been on the show or something, and I don't.
What is your
I don't treat
idea?
them like a guy coming in. I treat them like, man, I'm lucky to be here. And
what are you going to pitch when you get your opportunity to say, I have an idea?
I have a bunch of ideas.
Give me an idea what you're thinking about.
Bennett, the director of Moneyball, and I had an idea for a digital short. One of those digital short films where it's because now I got nominated for an Academy Award where it's like I'm only doing like real serious movies.
Yeah.
And the idea was to do a Stephen Hawking biopic called Hawking.
Oh, that's funny.
But because it's like all you do is just sit there like this. And it's like Academy Award, not like, and it's like Hill brings Hawking to life, but really all I'm doing is sitting there just like with my head cocked, kind of like
Yeah,
not
like
doing
my
it.
left foot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea.
It's pretty funny, yeah.
So you got to pitch that to those guys.
I'll pitch them and see what they say. And
Do you get? Do you
now
get?
that I say on the radio, they're like, "Fuck, why?"
No. They should do it. Do you get dejected when they reject your ideas? Do you feel like?
No, man. That's if I came up through comedy writing. Like that's how I came up. So. No idea is precious, you know. Like whatever the best idea is wins. I don't care whose idea it is.
Are you
If
surprised?
it makes me look good on Saturday, I don't give a shit if it's
Right.
like anyone's idea.
Are you upset? Will you tell them, hey, this isn't funny, and I won't do it? Will you ever pull one of those?
I wouldn't say it like that.
Right, but you might say, hey.
I would say maybe like, oh, maybe there's a way to make it different or something, or I don't know.
Are you
I don't
surprised
think
Kristen
ideas
Wiig is still with Saturday Night Live after her huge success with Bridesmaids?
I don't know. I think whatever she wants to do. I think Kristen's one of the funniest.
She's hysterical.
I mean, she's brilliant. Yeah, she's
Right.
fucking brilliant.
She's going to leave there soon, I guess, because she's got a movie career now.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, did Will Ferrell stay on once he started?
He
making
did, a
movies?
little
Yeah,
bit.
he did. Yeah, some people do.
You know which guy is a funny guy on Saturday Night Live now, and I think is a super talent? I wonder what his game plan is.
Bill Hader?
That guy, yeah.
Yeah. He's so funny,
the
man.
guy with the deep voice.
Yeah.
He's really good.
He's brilliant, yeah. He was
Yeah.
in Superbad.
He was in Superbad?
Him and Seth were the two cops in Superbad. If we're talking about the same person.
Wait, but it's the guy who plays, who does he play?
Stefan?
Is the Fox reporter?
Yeah, he plays Shepard
the old
Smith.
guy?
He plays Shepard
Oh,
Smith.
at the beginning of the show?
Yeah.
That's what, yeah, that's Bill Hader.
That's
man.
Bill Hader.
Oh, dude, he's one of the funniest
But
guys
isn't it
ever.
funny nobody knows his name? Like I like him and I don't even know his name. Yeah, you're the only one who knows him because you work on the show. Bill Hader.
He's so funny, man. He's so funny. And nicest guy.
Yeah. Well, anyway, listen. The new movie coming out.
Adam Levine is Adam Levine was on the show. He was great. I just interrupted the one thing I'm not supposed
go
to
ahead.
interrupt.
Yeah.
But he was great on the show, and we grew up together.
Adam Levine?
Really?
Yeah.
Because
our parents are best friends. Our dads, when they were 14, became best friends in junior high.
Wow.
You seem to know everybody. I mean,
He's connected.
You know Dustin Hoffman. You know Adam Levine. How did you get to know? I forget. How did you get to know?
My
all
dad
these
and his
guys?
dad became friends in high school.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's not like I know him.
No, but
I mean,
it seems like you grew up a charmed life. I mean, you knew all.
Surrounded by all these creative people.
Adam wasn't that special to know when we were. Adam nor I were that special to have known when we were growing up. We were both like fuck ups.
Adam Levine, of course, of Maroon 5.
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
talking about.
Great guy.
Yeah.
He's another guy who's like a rock star guy that you would not necessarily like want to root for. He's
why?
the best guy in the entire world.
He's a real nice guy.
He's the fucking nicest guy in the world.
Why? You know why his appearance was so great? He brought in that sport.
And V, right?
He brought in the
I have
model
the
he's
best
banging.
story. So I had this cartoon show that got canceled like right away. This is Alan Gregory. No one watched it, and I loved it. Right, it was on after The Simpsons. And one of our writers is Adam's roommate. This guy Gene. So he's friends with Adam and Ann. And so
Adam still has a roommate.
Yeah.
Isn't he too old for that?
And doesn't he make too much money?
I don't know. Maybe
What's up with
he's
that?
gone all the time, and Gene hangs at the house, so no one fucks
I
the house,
see.
maybe or something.
Okay.
But Gene's a nice guy, and he wrote on our show. He's a funny writer, and so we have a table read, and we said to the writers, bring some friends, right?
Right.
So the room's filled with like nerdy Jewish comedy writers. Like there's not and Gene brings fucking Ann V, who's a supermodel. No one can concentrate. The table read sucks. These guys have never seen. It was like they met E.T. or something like that. They had never like.
Adam's girlfriend isn't the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue girl who you fucked, is it?
No.
Which one did you fuck?
Get out of here, man.
What are you talking about? Is she in this issue?
No. It was years ago.
Years ago.
Yeah, it was years ago.
I wonder who it is. How long did you stay with her? I would think you would stay.
How long did I stay? Yeah, I ended it. No.
Did you come like super fast?
I think she was like, "What the fuck did I just do?"
Was she drunk?
Huh?
Was she drunk and high when she banged you?
No, we like knew each other.
You knew the Sports Illustrated swimsuit girl.
Yeah.
And you're at what, a club or something? You're all getting
No, we
drunk.
met two mutual friends.
And did you bang her on the first date?
No.
It took you a while to work into her pants.
I don't remember. It was honestly, I was young.
And after she fucked you, she dumped you?
Pretty much.
Yeah, but like at least you did it.
Are you kidding me? I called everybody I knew. Like the second.
Wow.
No, I was kidding.
Why do you think she dumped you? Were you horrible in bed?
No, I think honestly, it wasn't like it was serious or anything like that. She has every option in the universe, and I
Right.
wasn't that option.
Why do you think she did bang you though? I mean, she must have seen some relationship
Yeah.
potential in this.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm funny.
So it had to be that you were bad in bed because she dumped you
No,
right
I
after.
honestly don't think that was it. But I was nervous as hell. Like I was.
Did you
nervous
come
as
in like
hell.
a sec? Like when she takes off her clothes, a Sports Illustrated swimsuit girl. She takes off her clothes. Do you just like put it in and oh, excuse me?
I honestly was just so scared. I was like a little kid.
You were shaking.
I was young too.
Yeah. How old were you?
I was like 23.
You were 23 and you banged a Sports Illustrated swimsuit girl.
Yeah.
Good for you.
But I told you last time on the show, like I went from like 0 to 60 so fast that it was like really weird because I went from having girlfriends my whole life to becoming well known and girls that were strangers actually liking me without having to spend a year getting to know that I was nice.
I mean, to get a model, a swimsuit model, is a tremendous accomplishment.
I'll remember it for the rest of my life.
And that's
I
when
put
you
it
were
up there with my Oscar nomination.
And that's when you were really heavy, right?
Yeah, I was pretty.
Were you intimidated taking off your clothes in front of this girl because she had to have a perfect body?
No, I was just so excited to be a part of the whole situation and grateful to be there. And just
She blew you too?
I'm pretty sure everything went down.
Wow,
Yeah.
Look at you.
I'm the luckiest guy in the world.
What a wonderful life.
You gotta be a nice guy because you're too lucky. I understand that my life will probably change for the worse so quickly that I'm just snapshotting this moment.
Jonah, why did you change your last name? Why was that decision made in show business?
Hill was my middle name, and there was when I went to SAG.
Hill was your middle name?
Yeah,
Okay.
Hill was my middle name.
All right.
Yeah.
Too Jewy sounding?
No, that wasn't it.
What
It was
was
honestly like a way more boring story than you would even want to know. It was like had to do with when I got my first movie, I Heart Huckabees. There was like you had to like decide in like 1 minute with
Who
the
you were
SAG-
gonna be.
SAG regulations or whatever, and I was 17 or 18, and I just like,
Right.
did it.
And you did it.
Yeah.
Do you ever think you should have kept your family name?
No, I mean on my license and shit.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
So that's good. It keeps you a
If
separate
I had
life.
kids and stuff. Yeah, I have a whole separate life from this shit. That like if it ended, which it will probably soon, I'll be fine.
Do you have enough money saved up now? You're a millionaire,
To
right?
live a certain type of lifestyle. I
Yeah.
mean,
You're a millionaire.
I'm fine.
What?
I'm fine.
What does that mean?
I'm fine.
Are you a millionaire or not? Of course you are.
I'm fine, man. Yeah,
What's his quote now?
Yeah, what is your quote?
Nominee?
I want to hire you for a movie. I wrote a movie. I want to hire
That
Jonah Hill.
adds to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, I want to hire you for a new movie. Well, how much do I got to shell out for your
I
services?
don't know, man.
Seriously.
I don't know.
Do you want Jonah Hill Academy Award nominee?
Yeah, I want
Or
this
do
guy
you
the
want-
guy who's sitting on the couch. I want to hire him for a movie.
Depends on the movie. If it's
It's got to be a couple of mil, right?
I don't know, man.
What is your quote? You don't
I'm
know
not
your own
telling
quote?
you.
Why?
It's private.
Jonah. It's me. It's Howard. What's your quote? I'm thinking of you for a
I'm
movie.
in a really happy place.
I have a very serious role for you. I believe it's an Academy Award
I
role.
want you to do. You know what? I would love. You ever seen like Todd Solondz's movies, like Happiness and Welcome to the
Yes.
House?
My favorite movies,
I would
Welcome
love
to-
to see you like in a movie like that.
Well, let's go. Let's do it.
But would you do something like that?
No.
Would you do? You wouldn't do it.
No, I want to be Mussolini in a movie. That's my dream role.
Mussolini?
That's right, an Italian dictator. No one will
What
hire
about
me
like
for it.
fucking Madoff or something, man? Like, would you do something?
I
like
want to play
that?
Madoff.
A very tall.
You're too young and handsome,
Listen,
but
Madoff.
But
like
with all
something
modesty,
something darker, man.
I
Like,
happen to be a fantastic actor. As
you
you
are,
know.
man. I told you, I watch for Moneyball all the time.
The parts I got offered after Private Parts, you would throw up from. I didn't like the movies,
Oh,
and
no,
I
yeah,
said, listen, I'm not an actor for a living.
For hire, yeah.
If I found a great movie, I would do it. But why would I want to be
So if
ridiculed in a
Todd
shitty movie?
Solondz calls you, says, "I want you to be in like Happiness or Welcome to the Dollhouse,"
I want to be in Welcome to the Dollhouse too.
You would do something.
I would.
like that. You should, man.
My dream role, though, and I've never said this on the air.
Yeah.
I want to play Woodrow Wilson.
Woodrow Wilson.
That's right, yes.
You love biography books. So
I'm
do
just
I.
kidding.
No, but
I
you
don't
love.
even know
I
what
read the same
Woodrow
shit that you
Wilson
read. You
did.
read
But
like
I
Lincoln
do-
biographies.
I
and
will
stuff.
only read biographies.
Yeah, me too. I only like real life.
Yeah,
most of the movies I watch are documentaries.
Yeah, I don't want to sit there and read some made-up story.
But no, you love comics. That's the bizarre thing about you.
Comic books are
Seth
different.
and those guys, they always loved comic books, and I was less of that.
I
was
love
more
it.
into like real, like super, like I love like documentaries about real weird people, like as opposed to, because I love that in real life there were people like your show, like when you not weird, like not dissing Benji or whatever,
Right.
but Benji's life is way more fascinating to me than a comic book or
That's
whatever.
right.
You know?
That's true. Everyone thinks
Are
that.
you still with that girl?
Yeah.
He's not talking about it.
I'm absolutely. Yeah, I'm with her. Yes.
Yes, he is.
Cool,
he is
man.
with her.
Good for you.
But
Are you
he'd
still
rather-
with that girl?
So, I don't know. Anyway, the movie is called 21 Jump Street.
Yeah. Honestly, it's.
I'm
fucking
taking your
awesome.
word for it.
Yeah.
Now-
I wouldn't be here embarrassing myself if it wasn't.
Is it important for you to do well in this movie because it's your first release since Moneyball, which of course
You want the number
It's
one
not
this
only
weekend?
important
That
for that.
weekend?
It's important. Well, we're the only wide release going our weekend, so hopefully, things will go well. But honestly, I've been working on this movie from the age of 23 to 28, 5 years of my life
Why so long?
to get it right.
Right. Good. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, they wanted to go earlier tons of times.
Smart.
It wasn't right. It's
Private
right
Parts
now.
4 years to get
It's
that right.
because you know what? You don't pull the trigger on something unless it's going to be great.
And so this
I
is
don't want to be on a billboard of a shitty movie and people drive by and go, because they don't go like, hey, they don't go with like the director's name, they blew it or whatever. They go, that Jonah Hill movie sucked.
How
know?
will you? When will you know if the movie is a hit? Is it Friday night or Saturday night? You'll know.
You could pretty much know Friday night by the end of the night.
How do they know Friday night that the movie's going
They
to
have
be?
wizards, man. They know the projections. They have like Moneyball, like Peter Brand and Moneyball. They literally have people that.
How much money did
can project
Moneyball
it.
end up making?
I don't know actually.
Right, but you'll be watching the take.
That's not a movie you like. Jump Street, I'm way more concerned about fiscally than
Because it's a big-
financially.
it's a
than-
big film.
It's a big commercial action comedy like Bad Boys or whatever. Moneyball is like an artsy.
And was
inspiring
Channing Tatum your
Yeah.
first choice of the guy?
Yeah, man.
Is he a big enough star to carry this movie?
His last movie a
Go
couple
ahead.
of weeks ago.
Go ahead.
It's the biggest movie of the year.
What was
it? It opened to $40 million.
What was it? The Vow?
Yeah, him and Rachel McAdams opened $40 million opening weekend.
I didn't know that. I don't even know
he's like
this
the biggest
movie.
Channing
box-
Tatum
he's
is
the biggest
under the
box office
radar
star in
for
America.
you.
He's,
Yeah.
he's the number one box office star?
Yeah.
So that's good. We like that.
We're both having this weird thing where it's like both of our years have gone incredibly well, and we're in a movie together.
So will you get a call on Friday night telling you whether or not you have a
We'll
bomb
be
or
with,
a hit?
Yeah, we'll be with everyone. So
You
we'll
will.
know. We're gonna go around and like go to movie theaters.
Yeah.
And
What do you
surprise people and stuff.
Are you prepared? Not that. Listen, I'm hoping it's a big
Me
hit for you
too.
because I
I'll be
like
devastated. I'll be devastated.
You're there. You're partying with everyone. You're going around town watching the film in
It'll get
different
dark. It'll
theaters.
get dark.
And then they say to you, "Listen, we got bad news,
didn't work.
Jonah. It didn't work. You made $72.
It's not happening.
The movie's the lowest."
It makes $72 actually kind of funny because that means like literally four people.
What
saw
do you
it.
do? Do you just go home and cry, or
I just sit in a room by myself and don't talk to me for a while.
right? Do you get nervous? Do you say, "Oh shit, my
nervous
career's
as
over"?
shit.
You
No,
are nervous.
Yeah. Honestly, like I've heard stories of actors that are a bajillion times more famous than me or successful than me, sitting on a curb after a movie ends and going like, "Oh my God, we're never going to work again." You know,
Right,
that's just the actor. It's an actor's mentality.
It's a
like,
horrible business, isn't it?
I mean, honestly, I had such a wonderful year, and I know in like, honestly, I had a movie called The Sitter come out, fucking tanked. I was miserable, and 3 days later got nominated for a Golden Globe.
See, that's
so
how
it's
it
like a
works.
fucking roller coaster. It's a weird business. I'm lucky to have this moment right now, and I know it could all go.
Are there
tomorrow.
people who can turn it off and just say, "I don't care"? I don't think it's possible. You got to care. It's your business.
Well, I think there's people that are less serious about it.
Right.
I think when someone who is serious as a person or a businessman gets into a business, they want to succeed.
Especially if you wrote it for 5 years. This one's going to really.
This is the one for me also that it's like if this isn't funny, maybe I'm not funny.
Right.
That's because to me, I think this is the funniest fucking thing ever. My friends all think it's the funny. Like when we screen, it's it tested way higher than Superbad.
Right.
It's like the screening report, like the screenings for the.
You will
critics
doubt
all love
everything
it.
about your funniness if this thing
doesn't work.
Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, because you know what? Like not only did I think it's funny, then we started showing it in front of audiences, and they started going crazy. And then like Superbad, is probably my most famous comedy, I'd say,
Yeah.
and it tested way higher than that movie. So like
At what point,
audiences seem to love it. It's just will people fucking go out and watch it?
How many years?
You don't know. It's not in your hands anymore, and that's what's scary.
How many years of your relationship will it take before you bring in Dustin Hoffman's daughter into my studio
How
with
long?
you? Yeah, when will you feel comfortable enough to actually profess your love
The
for her?
only time I will bring a significant other into your studio is if I am married.
All right. Well, so we have a while to wait then.
Probably.
Right. Will she be at the premiere, this mystery woman? Will she go to the premiere of 21 Jump
Will
Street?
you come to the premiere?
If she comes, I will
you
go.
come?
I will go if she's there.
I want you and Beth to come.
I'm busy with America's Got
Robin,
Talent.
will you come?
It's not here in New York, is it?
No, but I'll fly you out.
Fly us out. We don't fly unless we can sit next to the pilot.
That's
and
right.
make
We're
sure
very
that-
big, you know.
You know what? You're going a little bit to the left. I've honestly seen these guys go. You're going.
By the way,
too far left.
You're a fan of the show. JD is now dating Gene Hackman's daughter. I'm just kidding. He ain't dating anyway. See Jonah Hill in
I
21.
knew this was going to happen.
21. I want to hear the details of that.
I
Not the
love you
sex,
guys, man. I love
Jonah.
you guys.
Not the sex.
I'm
How do you
I'm
go
so
from?
honored to be here. It's cool.
How do you go from being a friend to all of a sudden the romantic interest? And do you ever really trust?
What?
Like, why didn't she love you before? Why all of a sudden now does she love you?
You're crazy, man. You're crazy.
That's not crazy. Those are serious issues.
Listen, man. This guy speaks from the heart.
No, I know. I'm telling you.
I know you're a very emotional person.
Yeah, I'm
That's
worried
what I
about
respect
you.
about you. You know why? Because it's like what someone said. The Jack. Are you kicking me out? Should I just shut up?
No, go ahead.
But someone said about Jackass the other day, like why Jackass is great, and it's because those guys all love each other so much.
That's right.
Like that's why it's not guys getting hit in the nuts that's funny.
Right.
It's the way they react to it and how they know it's going to affect the other person and they love each other. That's what I love about this show. It's not like Sal and Richard and you guys doing this shit. It all comes from a very deep well of emotion. And
Yeah, we hate each other.
well, hate is an emotion.
That's
Hate's
right.
a very strong emotion.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on the new movie
21 Jump Street.
and this mysterious new relationship.
March 16th. Oh, hey, listen. I'm so honored to be back here. Thank you guys
I'm
for
honored
having
to
me.
have you. I always enjoy having you
Yeah,
here. Come
you're
back
the
and see
best.
us again with You Know Who. Just like Adam
Channing
Levine.
Channing Tatum?
Well, no, not Channing Tatum. I think you know who I mean. Don't
Channing?
you? No. You know exactly what I mean. All right, listen to me. Jonah Hill is in 21 Jump Street.
Yeah.
Opens up in 2 weeks.
March 16th.
March 16th.
You can see him on Saturday Night Live
Big
this
action,
weekend.
big comedy.
Big action, big comedy. He spent 5 years writing this thing. The least you can do is go see it.
Saturday Night Live this weekend.
That's right. Quick, here's a question from Jim. Jim, go ahead.
Oh, great. It's definitely Richard.
No.
Jonas, big fan.
Thanks, man.
Hey, what are your 3 favorite movies all time?
Oh, that's a nice question. I'd say Goodfellas.
Right. Godfather.
I mean, there's too many. I have to give more than that. I'd say Goodfellas, Godfather 1 and 2.
All the typical guy movies.
Rushmore. You ever seen Rushmore? It's a brilliant movie. Boogie Nights is a brilliant movie.
No Dustin Hoffman movies? Your girlfriend's father? Graduate?
Jesus Christ.
Is that movie I Love Huckabee? Is that any good?
I Heart Huckabee.
I was in that movie. It's kind of crazy. That's
That's the movie where Lily Tomlin went berserk.
Yeah, I was there, man. That was crazy.
How was that to be on the set?
Huh?
That must have been
It was
she
my
had a
first movie
meltdown.
set. I was like, this is what movies are like? This is crazy. Like, people calling each other cunts and stuff. Like,
I remember what it was. It was Lily Tomlin and I think Dustin Hoffman,
Dustin
right?
Hoffman's
and
in the
Schwartzman
clip.
and Jason
yeah.
Schwartzman.
Yeah.
And Jason's just so nice and uncomfortable.
And you're all on the set, and Dustin Hoffman says to Lily Tomlin, "Listen, honey, calm down.
Let's go ahead and shoot this."
Let's shoot this thing." And she goes.
I just love
berserk.
Lily Tomlin for that reason. I don't know her well because I met her a couple times during that movie. But
What were you thinking when she was
I
having?
love that she's just like, holding her own against this guy who's screaming at her.
Oh, he was the
Like,
director, right?
Right.
Yeah, she had a what?
The best part of that clip that you're forgetting is when Dustin Hoffman goes, "Okay, Lily, let's use that energy now. Use that energy."
And she's like,
Use
"Fuck
it.
yeah!"
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Who was she mad at? The director.
The director,
Yeah.
What did he do?
Because he kept changing the way the scene was supposed to go or
Oh,
something.
that was so great.
And she didn't know what the motivation
don't you
was
love when
anymore.
moments like that are just captured, like just a real moment like that? You can't
Yeah.
fake something like that at all. you
And
know?
it's so great when it gets out there because you can really. But one thing you got to commend her on her passion for the film.
Let me tell you something. You've been on movie sets. You're there. You have one day on that set to capture whatever it is you're going to capture about that scene. Whatever happens there doesn't exist after that. It's like you can let go of the bullshit. Everyone's fighting to get the best piece of shit they can get that day, and it's a lot of money. Everyone's under pressure.
What kind of prep do you do for a role? Like when you were in Moneyball, like what kind of like do you spend like hours just going over
like
it?
Months and months. But I I did the prank phone call thing last time I was here.
Yeah.
But what I do with prank phone calls, what I didn't mention is that's how I get into character. Is I'll call because I can't go somewhere and pretend to be in character because people recognize me.
Right.
But I'll call like a Best Buy in character.
So you'll call up as
the character, yeah.
What was your name in the Brad Pitt movie?
Peter Brand.
Peter Brand.
Yeah,
and
so
you
I would
called
call
up
Best Buy as Peter Brand and start talking to someone and call customer service and call the Mac people and
you pretend to be the guy who's brilliant at baseball analysis.
Yeah, just to see how he'd be in like different situations. And
That's
stuff
kind of
like
a good idea.
Yeah, I do it for every movie. It's fun because I can't go somewhere like to a coffee shop because people be like, "Why the fuck is Jonah Hill being like
a douche?"
A douchebag.
Talking about baseball.
Well, he is a douchebag.
So
but
in
other than
21
that,
Jump Street, your character is a cop who is undercover. So did
Yeah.
you call up and go, "Hi, I'm an undercover police officer"?
What's
and-
funny is because what happens is he my character in Jump Street, he's a nerd in high school the first time, and Channing Tatum's character like bullies him. He's like a cool guy, and then they become best friends in the police academy, and then they go back to high school, and his character becomes a fucking nerd, and my character becomes really popular,
Oh, that's
and I
great.
get way more caught up with being popular than the cop shit. So I like get lost at my moment in the sun. I based a lot of it on like that Larry Sanders episode where Hank Kingsley gets to host the show,
Right.
Yeah.
and Hank immediately becomes
An asshole.
an asshole, like,
Right.
and so my guy gets in with the popular kids and starts ditching Channing and like not inviting him to hang out with people and like.
Sounds good, man. I'll go see that.
It's funny as
I like
shit,
it.
man.
Well, listen, Jonah, good luck with 21 Jump
You guys
Street.
are awesome, man. Thanks.
Thank
yeah.
you. And
It's good to have you here.
I love being here. What a treat.
it's nice having you here. And I just am so sad you didn't get to thank me at the Academy Awards. I know if you had won, I would have been mentioned.
I would have. Definitely over Charlie.
You're not kidding.
Out of all the interviews I've ever done in my life, people still come up to me every day about last time I was here.
Is that right?
Yeah, every day.
What the hell did we talk about?
We talked about like that Diddy story in the elevator.
Oh, that was great.
And just
Yeah.
lots of funny dumb. Losing my virginity was a pretty funny story. My
Yeah.
parents came the next day. All the classic embarrassing moments from my life.
I love it.
I'm humbled to be here.
Well, hey, listen, we love having you here. I wish
Thanks,
you'd won the Academy Award. You deserved it. You really did.
That's nice, Howard.
You did a
Thank
great job. You know what it is. They give it to the old guys. That's how it goes. When you're 82, you'll get your Academy Award.
Yeah, for like the
Just
pigeon.
Yeah.
Hang in
The
there.
pigeon, yeah.
Hang in
All
there.
right, we'll be back with the news and everything right after these words.
You handled it, man. Those are some rough
You guys
scenes you
went after
got
me.
through. Yeah, big time.
My publicist is probably very upset right now.
No, you weathered it nicely, though. I sensed it from you. You mentioned paying it
fun.
forward as a Stern fan.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah, if you're gonna enjoy when celebrities come on here and get grilled, you have to pay for it and come on and get grilled by Howard. I genuinely believe that because or else no one will do it. No one will take shit anymore.
Right.
This is the only place I would ever go in there and get murdered like that. But I'm such a fan of the show. I worship it. I worship the show.
You mentioned Benji, the guy who just passed by, as an inspiration for your role in Cyrus.
Yeah.
What is it about Benji that you were able to tap into? What do you love about him as a character on the show?
Benji's like one of the harder to figure out characters I've ever seen. Like he's just very difficult to figure out. You really don't know what's going on. I feel like there's a way, like he's playing a character a lot of the time. when
Almost
he's on the show.
Kaufman-esque.
Yeah, or like just he's not really showing what he actually is. Yeah, like or he's keeping his cards tight to his vest, and I found that interesting. With Cyrus, it was also like based the look a lot, like the haircut and stuff like that.
Now, if you ever get another role where you'd have to wear a blonde wig and dye your beard some odd color of black, now you have another inspiration through Benji.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Data singer. Bye, Robin.
Well, thanks, man. Good appearance today. Way to weather the
Shit.
storm, man.
Man,
You
I
did.
just feel like I gotta have a 12-round boxing match.
You did it well, though. You did it well.
Aaron Smith's on the phone. You're saying, who is Aaron Smith? Aaron Smith wrote a book about picking up girls on Craigslist. And it's quite compelling. And for guys who really want to get laid, and I mean laid in great amounts with hot, super hot chicks, let's talk to Aaron and find out a little bit about his book, okay? Aaron.
Howard, how are you?
Now, describe yourself, because, I mean, in the book...
Who
you
are we talking to?
You
Yes.
say you're not a ladies' man.
Absolutely. Definitely not. Never been called that in my life.
You're fat, right?
I am fat. I am bald. I actually look a lot like JD, who's on your staff.
Right.
I have a lot less hair and maybe a few more pounds, but other than that, he and I bear a striking resemblance.
When did you lose your virginity? Before you got into Craigslist? How did you? And by the way, the name of the book is Secrets of the Craigslist Conqueror, an expert's guide to getting laid using Craigslist. And this is quite a compelling story, guys. So stick with this.
Yes.
You were a loser with girls. I mean, you didn't lose your virginity till what age?
I was 21. I was in college at the time.
Right, and it was difficult.
It was very difficult. Guys like me, I think most guys, we all grow up learning that there's not that many ways to get laid. If you're very good looking, there is. If you're very rich, if you're very famous. Other than that, really all you've got is dating, and then it's kind of up to the woman to decide, okay, we're at a point now where we can take it to the
fuck you. You're not wealthy? You're not a powerful guy?
No, never have been.
Okay, what do you do for a living? What type of work?
I'm in sales.
Okay, so and Craigslist was useful to you because you travel a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so who turned you on to Craigslist?
I heard something. I was flipping through the channels. This was at a time in my life when I was recently divorced. I was spending most of my time living in a city where I had very few friends, and I was just at probably the loneliest point in my life.
Okay, and then you tried all the usual avenues, right? You went to parties, you went to clubs, you tried online dating. It all failed for you.
All of it.
Okay, so someone says to you, "Why don't you go on Craigslist?"
Yes, it was somebody mentioned on TV. There's all kinds of crazy stuff happening over there on Craigslist.
And what do you do? Do you write your own ad on Craigslist, or are you looking at other people's ads?
I started off just looking at what other people were doing. I certainly didn't jump in head first. But once I started getting going, most of what I did was me writing posts that totally stood out beyond anything else anybody was doing on Craigslist.
What was your typical post? Give me.
Amaya, hello! Welcome! Again, earlier than the bots, look at you. W for the human, welcome in! How are you doing? How's your weekend? Happy November, happy everything. It's so nice to see you. Especially first, it brings me so much joy to see you first. Hi, Naomi, you as well! What is that emoji? Hello? What did you send me? What am I looking at? Welcome in, my friends. Hang on. No, I need context. What am I looking at, Nayeli? Abby, thank you for reposting. Thank you for the heart rate. Y'all are so early. Hello, hello. Hi, Juliana. Welcome in. Hi, Rack Attack. My weekend was good. Mine was... Guess who didn't go to the patch again? Me. I've come to accept that it might not be meant to be. Or I'm just not gonna say anything. Maybe I'll end up going when I don't even tell y'all. So no, weather again. Look at that. So no pumpkin patch for me. The TikTok emoji? Well, it looks something. Hi, Joanna. Good morning. Happy Monday. Hi, Abby. It looks like a pumpkin with hair. All right. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I just want to chat with y'all. I'm excited. Look at this. It's November. How are we feeling? Do we have any November people? Birthdays, lovers, anything? It's Booty Bandit. Welcome in. How are you? Happy Monday. Hi, Nini. So nice to see you. Hello, Tina. El próximo año, no me digas eso. But yeah, no, I haven't gone. I'm just not gonna tell you if I'm gonna go or not. I'll go with the vibes and we'll see. So weekend plans? Who knows? Hi, Lan. Happy Monday. Happy November. Oh, it's the same thing. The foreign language. No worries. Get a phone, guys. Get a phone. My husband's birthday is on the 16th. Oh my gosh, that is so exciting. Do you have any plans? Any surprises? Anything? That's super exciting. What? Notice a chill in the air. Speaking of which, are y'all okay? It's getting quite chilly. I'm having 50 mornings, I have not opened this game in so long. I know it's just a weekend, but it feels like ages, so I don't know what I'm missing. I finally started mods. Oh, Tina. Tina, how's that going? How do you feel? Lurking while I clean my house. Oh my gosh, no worries. I love efficiency. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay, we need to make some profit. What were we doing? We have 20k. Giant stump. 200 hardwood. I have none. Hang on. Then we need to do hardwood. Should we try this, guys? Grandpa's shed? We could try. And today's Friday, so let's check out the merchant. You never know. Jessica, it's a mod. You can find them on the bio, but I know. I love pink, so like pink chest is just beautiful. Hi, Astros! How was your weekend? How was your birthday weekend? Did you enjoy? We're going to the mountains, got a cabin, and we're gonna spend the weekend up there with the snow since he loves it. That is beautiful, like snowy. Hang on, let me go. Like snowy landscapes and everything. Just views are stunning. Happy early birthday to him. The plan sounds amazing, by the way. Hang on, guys, and welcome in. I'm like so happy. I don't know if it's just me, but once November hits, I'm festive. I am so festive. I'm in the best mood because for me, it's already Christmas time. And I genuinely love it. So yeah, you might see me quite happy now. We're gonna go. I don't know if I should... Should I upgrade a tool? What do y'all think? Should we? And what should it be? Maybe the pickaxe. Probably. Oh, give me a sec. It took me 2 hours to figure out, but we got it now. No, that was me, Tina. What did you download? What are you gonna do? Like, do you have anything? Do you have any ideas? What vibes are we going for? I think that's it. Oh, the shears. Hang on. The shears? The shears. Hi, Cammy. Maybe we'll get distracted. Right. How are you? So nice to see you. Welcome in. Pickaxe? Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah, no, y'all, like, I'm so excited. Ever since November 1st, I have been so happy. I'm looking for my sheep. So happy, so festive. Y'all remember my Christmas tree? It's coming back. Rust. Yeah, I don't even know. That's crazy. I love this game. Still year one. Okay, first off, don't worry. It's gonna be okay. Your first year is gonna be tough, but it's okay. Soon enough, you're gonna get the hang of it. You're gonna get money, have chests in your house. Hi, Janine. Thank you for the heart me. Find your niche. It could be fishing, it could be mining, and focus on that so you can start selling, but keep some in chest. Some of whatever you get, either gems or fish or both, and then sell it so you can get some money, buy some seeds, get some crops, get your animals going, and you'll be pretty set for year 2. The game was okay. Some people still visited, and I got money. Hooray! That's amazing. The weather starts cooling down. I become way more motivated and productive. Really? I feel more cozy when it starts to get, you know, chilly. Nothing. Okay, let's see. You're gonna want to start a new farm? True. So true. Oh, it's Cute Valley Pink. You can find them in the bio. But welcome, my friends. I'm like so happy. We do need a bunch of hardwood, so I might be coming here for like the next few days. I do want to do Grandpa's shed because I don't know what that means. And there's like no other event that I'm looking for because Emily just, you know, lies to me. So we're just gonna have to wait for now. Hang on, let me do that. Okay, let's get some hardwood. Real, but also like, Cammy, how are you? It's so nice to see you. Hi, Anthony. What game did you get? Welcome in. If y'all don't know, Anthony won the giveaway on Thursday, so that's super exciting. I really need to purple that to warn me. Oh, it doesn't it? Oh my gosh, I thought you got like a warning or something. Okay. Hi, Maria. How's your weekend? How was everyone's weekend? Did y'all do anything fun? How are we feeling about November? Little Barbie, it's in the bio. Okay, we're gonna do this. I have 50 hardwood. I don't know how many hardwood I can get in like this expanded world a day. Do y'all know? Because I feel like there's many more stumps, so that's pretty good. And we do need 150. for that, and I need like 100 for something else. For this. No. This. 100. So we need 250. I've not even been able to select anything. I get overwhelmed. No, that's real. No worries. And congratulations. Elizabeth, no, it's okay. I think all of us have stressed at one point when playing Stardew. Right? Has anyone... Genuine question. Have any of you ever actually had like a genuine cozy gameplay when you play Stardew? Because no, I feel like no matter what I do, I end up raging eventually. Don't know how, and then I get stressed. I went to an AJ concert. It was amazing. I don't know who they are, but what type of music is it? At my first Friendsgiving of this season. Oh, on Saturday, I'm stoked. That's so exciting. What are you bringing? What are you taking? Excuse me. There's like no space. But anyways, the timeline moved up, so I'm going back to my home state that I've been traveling to every weekend in late December, early January. Oh, that is so exciting. You know, good vibes, family time, I'm assuming. Is there any stumps here? I don't know what that is. So that's exciting. I hope you have fun. Hang on. Where am I? Y'all, never mind. I'm confused. Let's go back. But I do need a lot of stumps. We do have 73 hardwood. I'm lost. Okay, we're good. Cozy isn't something that doesn't exist while playing Stardew. I know. It seems cozy, but then... Rage. Good question. I think maybe pop rock. Oh! Send that to me. I'm curious now, Joanna. Is there anything down here? Curly, hello! How are you? How was your weekend? Happy November! I'm so happy. Y'all don't understand. Let me see. I mean, there's not much to do. I do want to skip to Sunday, by the way, because I'm still hoping the merchant has something for me. Or we could upgrade. Wait, do y'all know what I need for... What's it called? A coop upgrade? What is it? Big coop, I think? I don't know. Like the second one? Not the last one. I hope you know what I mean. Because I don't know if I have what I need. I haven't been home. Let us stop playing for a few months because I got overwhelmed. It's okay, it happens. Don't feel bad about it. Where am I? Okay, let me go back. Exactly, Kat. I'm feeling festive. I don't care. November hits, I hear Feliz Navidad, and I'm like happy. Oh. It's cozy if I'm lying in bed with my cat. I gaslight myself to ignore the stress the game causes me. That's valid. That is such a valid take. Where's the exit? Is it this way? For the record, I am not used to expanded. Clearly. Oh, thank you, Tina! 10,000 G. Okay. 2,000 G, 400 wood, 150 stone. I don't think I have enough wood. So, let's do some chopping. We're gonna do a lot. Also, another little update. Our masteries... Not our masteries. Our skills are very close to finishing, so we're gonna get our masteries soon. We need to focus on... never mind. Stuff. Stuff. We need to focus on a few things. Where am I? Good question. That was the secret woods. I have no space. Secret woods with expanded, which I'm not used to. Go back home. Maybe I can chop down my own trees. You know, we need space. We need wood. We need time. It'll be okay. You know what we need though? We need a hat. I don't want to buy one. I want to find something. But I feel like this lady needs a change. No more Evelyn lookalike. We need something else. Abby, thank you for liking. Oh, and welcome in, y'all. Hello. I don't know. Let me check how much wood I have. And then I guess I'm just gonna spend my time sad looking at this. Hang on. Let's go sell beforehand and welcome in. Let's do these. these sell for a pretty good amount? I have no clue. I need that one catalog. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I don't know where to find it. But that one catalog that tells you how much things are worth before just like shipping them. Kinda need that. We have a rabbit's foot. We have the ancient. No, the sweet gem. We can save that. I don't know. Hi, Serge. Welcome in. How are you doing? How was your weekend? Happy November. Okay, we have 308. We needed 450. Was it? Is it Pierre? Oh, if it is, how much is the catalog? Because I do need that. Let me think. We still don't have milk. Where's my pail? Cool. 400 wood. Oh, okay. Thank you. Feather Days, thank you for following as well and welcome in. Let's do this first, then we'll get to chopping. We're almost done. Bryce catalog, bookseller. The bookseller has it? I did. Guys, do any of you actually go to the bookseller? I forget that, you know, you can get stuff. No, I don't think we've been there this entire playthrough. No? Real. The bookseller? Ah! Well, the thing is, I don't really go, so I do not know. We can start chopping this side. I take everything in stock. The thing is, every single book that I find, I read. If it's exchanging, I can't exchange anything. So that kind of sucks. Bookseller. Well, thanks for letting me know. We're gonna start saving now. What happened to me? I'm out of energy. Hello? Okay. Random Meanie, welcome in. How are you? Happy Monday. I need a better Someone told me don't buy from the bookseller, so I never did. Wait, why? What's wrong with it? Am I missing something? Is it not good? Okay, we're gonna close. We have almost 400. Let's do... Actually, I might just focus on this little area. Everything's literally so expensive. So, if I'm planning to expand my coop, will I be able to afford the book? Or would that be too pricey? Oregon weekends? Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, I hope you get to, like, relax this week. Happy Monday. Pierce likes it as a gift. Pierre likes it. Well, I need it. We're not gonna do that. Hello? Okay, 7. I'm out of energy. And we have enough. Cool, we can go. I might have some space for eggs. Hang on. Excuse me. Do any of you fence your animals? Like, genuine question. I just want to know. Because I never do. There was a time I actually tried, and my fences were decaying so much, I got sick of it, so I just gave up. Going well, just got the mail on my save. That is real. How's your save looking like? Wait, don't I eat this? No, I think we just did that. 1 sec. Oh, Roxy. Okay. Let's do truffle, fried egg. We have the fried egg. Truffle's not yet. Duck feather is what I need. I wish there was another way to get duck feather, but it's okay. Yeah, stay out of my crops. Well, they don't do anything. They just, like, surround your stuff. Okay. What I don't like about, like, not having them fenced is that sometimes I can't find them. And I don't know who I've pet and who I haven't. Because they look the same. And I can't find them. We had a pretty good day. After I realized they decay, I don't build them. Me too! That happened to me too. I instantly gave up. Like, why am I trying? I do for aesthetic purposes. That's real. During the night, Mocha gave birth to a baby cow. Oh my gosh, Mocha had a baby. What are we thinking? What are we thinking for a name? If Mocha had a baby, what's the baby's name? I'm gonna let y'all do this. What a beautiful Monday. Oh, let me see. Nah, once I figured out the chickens came back, I took down the fences. Real. Latte? Choco. I feel like we have a choco something, no? Do we like latte? Cocoa? I wish I knew the names that we have. I'm not sure, but we don't have latte. Yuki? Oh, Yuki's so cute. Latte's so cute. I like Yuki. Maybe our sheep could be Yuki. Frappe. If if mocha is another, it'd be frappe. I think I'm like loving latte. So latte for now. Thank you so much for whoever said that. And we leveled up. Oh my gosh. Fruit. Done. I like the names. Choco's cute. I'm gonna check if I have any Chocos. Coco's also super cute. You have cute names. I have no imagination. So no, my names are basic, which is why I don't even try. Who do we have? Who are our babies? We have Cookie, Pumpkin, Chica, Squash, Chiki, Mocha, Lechera, Latte, Snowy, Milkshake. We have Milkshake. Okay, so it's not Coco, it was Milkshake. Billy, Kona, Wilbur, and Wooly. These names are cute. We need more animals, definitely. Just don't really know. Maybe probably another pig. What could be another cute pig name? What's the name? It was Latte. Hi, Ari. Oh, Evelyn. Hello, welcome in. Good morning, dear. She's so sweet. We're matching. Look at us. It was a lovely walk out here. I haven't seen this old farm in a long time. It looks even better than I remember. My butt. No. Please, no. Empathy, hello. How are you? Welcome in. Happy November. All of us. Here, I brought you a little something. It's a gift from one gardener to another. Wouldn't that be nice? Like, picture yourself. You finally move out of the city. You go to, like, such a cozy farm. This, like, beautiful life. And then the town's grandma comes over to your house and wants to give you a tip and considers you, like, one of her own. That's just so sweet. And the cookies, 10 out of 10. Love her. Thank you. Don't really know what to plant in here. Garden pot. I missed this. Hi, Valerie. Welcome in. Oh, these pots are really handy. You can use them. Okay, cool. It could be maybe a star fruit. I need to check if I have any seeds. I don't know yet. Nanny, welcome to the other side. Thank you for the rose. So beautiful to see you on TikTok. I'm academically stressed over a paper I have to rewrite. Oh no.